Your game 314. You dig what I'm saying? My niggas KG, my nigga Vito in the building. Goddamn me.
Chargers that game is a fucking classic. I'm vested. Bro.
Yeah, all said and done. I felt what Gucci said. He's like, nigga, that was 05. I'm still.
Thank you. What's today?
It don't matter.
We don't support black business. We do business with black business. That's what we're.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to bring this in. Right, my dog. Let's do this.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Season 3. My nigga. Season what? Not 1, not 2, but 3, y'all. Back in the building, man. Spit the game, talk your shit, baby. You already know, man, where hip hop is real and where hip hop exists, man. What's good, man? And what y'all listening to right now is the sounds of the Gentlemen's Club, man. Yeah. Y'all can go check that out. Go to Bandcamp, man. Put in that Gentlemen's Club, summer of 11, baby. Hey, never seen a nigga like
That's Yellow Mac.
That's my man, Super Cool Cruise, Jay Reed, man. Shout out to Jay Reed, bro. Wherever you are, man. Blessings to you.
It sounds like Yellow Mac voice though. It's crazy.
Yellow Mac is on this song. So I'm glad you picked that up. Yellow Mac is on this song.
God, that sounds like him now though, but I see what you're saying.
Never seen a nigga like me. Hey, what's going on TikTok, baby? What's popping, baby? We is on live right now. I know y'all can't hear the music right now, but hey, we doing the taping right now. Spit the Game, Talk Your Shit podcast. I wanted to do something special. This is the first time me going live on TikTok. So, y'all need to follow us, man. Spit Your Game 314 at YouTube, baby. Run up them shares and them likes and some subs.
And we on TikTok too, nigga. Spit your game. Talk your shit. We on TikTok.
Just do me. I like
I just need
that,
the
bros.
followers
And
on
now
there.
with Diesel Doobie. Hey, do this, hey. Move this, hey. Fellas are fucking with the cutest shit. I sing groovy. Green and Sade really fools me. Copy that. What it is, I let it be. Hey, having your own identity. Right.
And I'ma always do me, and there'll never be a nigga
Like me. Shout out, man. Shout out. You know what? I forgot. Yellow Mac was supposed to put his verse on this song, but the nigga got too high to put on the verse, man. What's good? What's good? We is in the building, man. If y'all just joined it, man, I'm just going live. I want to just go ahead and support and promote my podcast I got with my co-host Chef KG, Spit Your Game, Talk Your Shit podcast, hip hop. You know, for the people that's new to this is a hip hop culture based podcast, man. Something we do very well. We feel like we aficionados in this, man. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not new to this. We true to this.
Not new to this. We true to this. I know y'all can't hear my partner KG on the other line, but KG, man, is one of the, you know what I'm saying, very few dudes that I respect his, you know what I'm saying, his hip hop, you know what I'm saying, knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know, up and down. It's a few cats, man. We talked about Jay Wills, another guy. And I'm gonna try to get him on here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get Jay Wills on here for sure, man. That's a fact, bro. But man, this has been pretty crazy, bro. First of all, before I even get into that, I want to go ahead and recognize the drip, man. From the Lou to the Hugh, man. I got to give a shout out to my boy Jaco Drip, man. You can follow this man. www.jaicodrip. That's JAICO drip.com. I just wanted to put that out there real quick, my brother. You know what I'm saying? We already know that's a fellow alumni guest on here, man. Shout out to Jaco Drip, man. For real.
The shizzle.
No doubt, man. But it's been some my brother, man. It's been a lot of crazy things going down.
It's a lot of people that's left too. And that since we did that last episode. So,
no doubt.
I want to say RIP to George Foreman, RIP to Angie Stone, and RIP to Dwayne Wiggins from Tony. I'm gonna say Dwayne Wayne, but no.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Right now, listen, we got to give love to RIP Angie Stone, y'all. RIP Dwayne Wiggins, man. I believe you said. Did you say George Ayers? I believe George Foreman. And what's my other
Roy Ayers?
Roy Ayers. Yeah, bro. We really lost some. We lost a lot of important people to our culture, man. Over the last few months. It's just shocking, Angie Stone, nobody expected that. That was straight out of left field right there. So yeah. I want to y'all need to share y'all hearts for Angie Stone, man. Put y'all hearts up in the chat, man, for Angie Stone, man. For real. Straight up. Also, hey man, Dwayne Wiggins. I mean, what can we say, bro? Countless hits, bro. I mean, he pretty much he raised us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tony,
he raised us, man. Tony,
anniversary,
bro. Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
That's a fact, man. So I wanted to start this off, man, and talk about Big U, man. If you go ahead and place that on the screen right there, bro. I wanted to talk about Big U, the whole Rico situation. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I didn't expect this, bro. This was some shocking news, man. Then to have all the players that's kind of caught up in this. Brick Baby, I'm not too familiar with him, but I did, kind of get familiar with him by him being on the Adam 22 podcast, the No Jumper podcast. This is crazy, bro. I mean, they're alleging this man possibly might have had something to do with Nipsey. I don't know if that's been rightly charged, but they did try to charge. Well, they are charging him with a situation that went down with one of his artists. They're trying to say that he might have either killed his artist or orchestrated the hit on one of his artists. So this is just crazy. Bad. This is bad for hip hop, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is nothing gangster about this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and I've kind of always heard rumblings that maybe Big U has something to do with Nipsey, and we don't know. I'm not even casting any type of guilt, but if it comes out that he did, bro, it's no sympathy for this man, bro. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nipsey, a lot of narratives being placed out there.
Yeah, straight up, bro. I mean, usually when you get a fair Rico, bro, it's serious. You might not be going home. We just saw Thug kind of beat a state Rico, but that's a state Rico. The feds got unlimited resources. They don't care if it takes 7 years. You know what I'm saying? They can keep that button push. So this
Diddy still ain't came home, nigga. He's the last one that got recently caught up in the Rico.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So
them Ricos, man. Shout out to all the people joining, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Say hi. Throw some hearts up in the building, man. We talking about that Big U situation, man. How y'all feel about that? Is that something that's going to be good for hip hop? Let me know, man. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate that. But then you got Loose Cannon, man. I'm really just kind of getting familiar with Loose Cannon, kind of with his affiliation with Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know if he's an artist, but I heard he's kind of like a mover and shaker, kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But he's caught up in this whole thing, So you got people, man, that was kind of building up prominent careers on YouTube. Shit, that might be all taken away from them. You know what I mean? So it's just a real reminder, big dog, that for real, crime don't pay, man.
Or trust no one.
I mean, exactly. If you ain't prepared to do dirt by yourself, man, I think you just need to leave it alone, man, because it's just too many. It's just too many cracks, man. It's too many leaks, man. You never know where it might come from, man. So if I was y'all, stay out the streets, y'all. Find y'all legal hustle, man. I seen the dude post a video, man. This dude getting money because he's harvesting worms. You know, like people buy worms for fish bait.
Yeah.
This man getting paid because he's harvesting worms. You feel me? Like there's ways to get money, y'all. You ain't got to be out in the streets. You know what I mean? It might come a little slower, but you're going to get a little older. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out, man. Shout out. But, yeah, bro, that's crazy, man.
That's wild, bro. And the body was allegedly buried in Vegas.
Right, man. Yeah, I think it was like dragged to the street or something. Like it might have occurred in the woods and they dragged the body to the street. I don't even understand why they did all that. That's crazy. But yeah, man, 21-year-old man. I don't want to. I forgot his first name. I believe his last name is Williams, man. So condolences to the Williams family. Prayers out to you guys because that's crazy, man. Especially when you get betrayed by somebody you trust, man. That's upper level. You know what I mean? For real. It's different if it's coming from an op, but somebody you entrusted, bro, to allegedly set you up, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did it or not, but the feds got some pretty strong evidence feeling like he did. So we just gonna have to see how it play out, man. Straight up, bro.
That's crazy work right there.
Man, super crazy, man. I mean, it's been going crazy. California's been going crazy. Texas been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. It's definitely been a eventful. I don't want to say eventful, but it's been a very dramatic month, man. Straight up, man. Coming into, talking about Sauce Walka, man.
Yeah, we're only a quarter of the way in.
Straight up. Sauce Walka, man, shot in Memphis alongside one of his artists, Say So P. I want to give RIP to Say So P family. I wasn't familiar with him as an artist, but at the same time, somebody passing that tragic is crazy. Broad daylight seemed to be a targeted hit. But before we get into that, I just want to say RIP to Say So P. Condolences to your family. Prayers to your family. This is, like I say, this
crazy, bro.
It's another bad mark on hip hop. And what's crazy, I don't know when the video was. I don't want to start giving timelines, but he was in the city, maybe the night before. But he was saying, yeah, man, I'm in the city, paraphrasing, but yeah, I'm in the city. And, I come to Memphis. A lot of you rappers scared to come to Memphis. And then the next day he passes away. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's kind of giving validation to why people might not roll like that in Memphis because it's treacherous. But he's from Memphis. So this could be stemming from a whole Memphis beef. This might not be simply because you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? This seems like it was more of a personal type situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I hate it on something, man. You never know. I've seen some narratives about that. I don't want to speak about them because I don't know if they're true or not, but I've seen some weird narratives about that too. Saying this, saying that. So, but allegedly the mom made a post about it and was trying to dispel all those negative ass rumors or the negative narratives that was being put out there.
Right.
Right. He been like that, you know what I'm saying? He been false money, showing money, and he been, doing this thing for a while. People was just hating on his ass. And allegedly, same like she's saying, he lined himself up with the wrong people. I'm thinking that's before the Sauce situation came about.
Hey man, once again, it's a situation where you gotta really be careful about who you keep around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just and I saw a post from Sauce Walka too, bro, today. I don't know if it's officially from him, but I believe it is. But he was saying that, you know, they was going outside to smoke a blunt. You know what I mean? And he was trying to tell Say So P, yo, we just need to wait for, you know what I'm saying, our crew to get here. You know what I mean? I guess they had security and a crew on the way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, he was like, shit, he just had to smoke. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but that's one thing about it, y'all. You know, you never know, bro. You never know when them guys gonna come for you. So you got to be ready at all times. You might think just dipping out your hotel real quick to smoke a blunt is cool, but if you got people on you, if you got people like, yeah, this nigga, he talking about he about to go outside and smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got niggas on you like that, bro, you really just need to stay dangerous out here and move smart, man. You got to move militant, bro. If you're gonna be out in these streets, you popping that shit, you standing on business, man. You can't be caught out here lacking, bro. I ain't trying to advocate violence, bro. It's just, you know, you making it too easy for these guys, man.
I mean, they got to use social media to a certain extent to promote that shit.
No doubt.
Because your fans will say you ain't doing shit if you're not on social media popping your shit or promoting, or you doing this and flossing that. But then when you, like you say, stay away from it or try to like move accordingly, and you're not on social media like that, then fans will think you broke or saying this and saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
triple ass fans out here, man.
Facts.
It's real. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't see you, out of sight, out of mind type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, he ain't got it. He fell off. He broke. He ain't got no hits. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So.
Damn, bro. Yeah. It's.
RIP though.
RIP Say So P, bro. Prayers to Sauce Walker. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, you know. Hey man, listen, them bullets, you never know how them bullets go, bro.
You know, this ain't his first time. Oh my man.
Well, no, yeah. Facts. It's definitely not his first time in some bullshit. He was in some altercation in LA.
I thought that was New York.
No, I remember he was in California when some bullshit happened. You know, he didn't get shot, but they fought off a robber who later on killed the dude that same night. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I thought that was New York. I didn't know that was
no, I think that was in Cali. Yeah, that was in Cali. Yeah, that was in Cali, man. Yeah, bro. So yeah, you know, but I guess that time he was, you know, he was with his peoples. It was a little bit different of a situation. But you got to move militant, man. You know, and I get tired of seeing people getting used as examples. But y'all, man, listen, bro. They got Dolph at the cookie shop. They don't care. They get people at the hotel. They crashing out. They crashing out, big dog. So, hey. How y'all feel about that, man? No doubt.
Yeah, Memphis ain't nothing to play with.
Memphis ain't nothing to play with, man.
The niggas that made it out, stay out.
What's good, y'all? Show me some love, man. Put them hearts up in there. Spit your game. Talk Your Shit podcast, man. You know, catch us on Spit Your Game 314 at YouTube.
And TikTok, nigga.
And TikTok too, man.
Yeah.
And TikTok.
I just ain't got no followers.
Spit Your Game 314 on TikTok as well, bro. Shout out. Yo, I sent my people's
what?
I sent Trey a link. He just sent me a message, but so I'll go ahead and say that topic for later. But well, actually, we're just gonna have to get his thoughts on the Sauce Walker. You know, he's connected to that Texas thing, man. That's a fact. Hold on. See, one thing about recording, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, these pauses we can just take out. Y'all won't even know about these. Shit, yeah, you'll see him back there. Yo, TikTok, what's up, man? I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, man, but I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Spit Your Game 314 on YouTube. Please subscribe, share. It takes nothing. Couple seconds. Go ahead and subscribe. That way you get the latest content. Hit that bell so you get the notification when we drop some latest content. I don't want y'all to miss out on anything, man. It's about to listen. We about to flood the streets again. So make sure y'all tap in. Spit Your Game 314 on TikTok as well. You can follow the movement on TikTok. Listen, we about to give it up. We about to flood it with content. So season 3 has just started. We are recording right now. Season 3 is going down right now, man. So shout out to that. That's right, baby. And I'm out, man. Vinny Vito, man. Let's do it. All right. Back to it. Like I say, you can just carve all that shit out. Or at least the spaces. So that's one thing about it. Yeah, so yeah, man, we're just recording. So it's all good. If we got a little space in between time. Now I'm just gonna be loading them up. Now, bro, now listen, you know, if you're ready to load up, if you got screenshots for your topics that you want to bring up. Oh, damn. That's one thing about it too. I gotta cut my laptop back on. Damn. Hold on. Way to keep that. I'm about to just yeah, so yeah, bro. Like we don't have to just keep going with well, at the same time, it really doesn't matter because are you going to put out a long version of this or are you just putting out clips?
Clips.
Okay. Well, it just I guess some clips gonna be long though. So I mean, because
some will be longer than others for sure, but
right, you know what I'm saying.
On the topic,
but also
other than that, they're just how we got it segmented. Everything will be easier to go back and find.
But also, we can still make short clips too. You know what I mean? Because you know, like you can chop up clips and send it right to TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing
from here. Okay,
I don't have them on my phone. I got to do it from my computer because all my content is on the computer. So your cousin on here now.
All right, bet. So we Gucci there. So I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to fire this Blizzy back up now, baby. We in the game. Oh, I forgot I got to do the double trouble. Don't keep this. This crackhead shit, y'all. Don't you keep this, nigga. Don't you keep this.
Just for that I am, nigga.
I know you gonna do some weird shit like that, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I should just go live on Facebook for a second too. Damn, you done got rid of the braids already? Oh, I'm about to say, damn, I thought you got rid of the braids.
I went B2K. You know what I'm saying? I hit him with, you know what I'm saying? I hit him with, you know what I'm saying? With the Mario on the top, with the, you know what I'm saying, switch it to, you know what I'm saying, Mario braid my hair on the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a B2K and Nick Cannon situation going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Shut your ass up, man. That's the same braid style you had when you first showed me the braids, right? Yeah. Okay. No, it's just dark right there. That's why I couldn't.
No, but ain't that?
It seemed like
that's a decent look, though. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, you got it fresh, man. You got it fresh. And you know what? And see, I noticed that too. I noticed that's how a lot of Texas niggas do y'all braids. It's just like that. Straight up. A lot of Texas niggas do their braids. I've been seeing a lot of Texas artists like, okay, that's just how niggas be doing their shit.
Yeah, fade at the top, braid at the back. You know what I'm saying? You know, boom. Now, mama, don't worry. You raised a gangster. You know what I'm talking about? This part. Hey, nigga, that St. Louis jacket so fucking hard, nigga. I'm going to have to take that hoe from you when I get there.
This that St. Patrick's edition right here, bro.
Neighbor, listen, Chris.
You know what I'm saying? Got the motherfucking Lucky Charm joint. Hey,
low key, nigga. Shout out to your brother, nigga, bought me this fire ass St. Louis Rams hat, nigga. St. Louis Rams hat.
You still rocking an extra?
Fire.
I mean, still,
That's
I just
dope.
got that hoe yesterday.
That's a throwback now, nigga. That's a throwback.
I know,
St. Louis
man.
Rams, girl. I love to have some. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make my own St. Louis Rams,
Hold on.
girl, nigga.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm about to make some fire shit, nigga.
Don't make me go there and get that hoe, cause I got that hoe straight out the package. You heard me? This morning.
No doubt.
In
No
the box. Ram on the back. Head. Hell.
Hold on. I want to see something real quick. I'm about to take out my headset.
Am I? I meant to ask.
I'm about to see if y'all can hear me without this.
Cause am I loud, bro? Hell no.
No, I'm talking about I can't hear. I can't hear him. He took his headphones out.
Hold on. Let me go run and get this out real quick.
Can y'all hear me?
Now,
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I bet I ain't got no headset on. I'm good. Okay, I'm using the mic. I ain't know my webcam got a mic. I ain't repeat that.
Kimpo, you say okay like you Denzel Washington. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm putting cases on all you
Put
niggas.
cases on all of you. Okay. Okay.
I'm putting cases on all you niggas.
excuse.
All right, yeah. This is like behind the scenes. We can cut this up. This can be behind the scenes shit. You know what I'm saying? Blooper reel and shit. So we can still use this shit. Special shit. I'm telling you, dog, you have to start a membership page. Motherfuckers just pay $1 or something, nigga. We can give them some exclusive content. Just be that exclusive content right here. Straight up. Damn. So shit, you want to run back that Sauce Walker, see, get his thoughts on the Sauce Walker, and then we instead of I'm gonna take down that picture, man, to share. I'm gonna share the Yellow Beezy one.
What's going on?
All right, so that's the Yellow Beezy one. Oh shit, we ain't got to share that one right now. I'll get his thoughts on Sauce Walker, then we'll switch to the Yellow Beezy, then you can pop that one. Pop that up.
I don't see which one you talking about. You said it's on Yellow Beezy now?
Yeah, as far as I'm sharing it, so you probably got to bring it in. You probably got to add it to the stage, perhaps. Yeah.
No.
Also, we can make a screen, man. Let me see if I can. That's good.
Damn. Y'all got started.
Yeah, but no, he about to take that off the stage. He was just putting it on for a sec. I want to get your thoughts on Sauce Walker first before we get to that. So let's just do a quick countdown, my G, and then we can get to it. Y'all good?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That's that firebrand. Yes, sir.
Cute.
That's classic right there. That's
Hey, you can just throw that motherfucker right back in the mail and just send that right back where you got it, nigga. You don't need that.
Nigga, you was a hater on your own city, my nigga.
I told you, fuck
foul demon, man. This nigga.
You don't even know Kimpo say, nigga, during the early 2000s, I have no choice. This was my team.
Right.
Early 2000s, nigga, I'm a little boy, I ain't had no choice, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga, Kimpo, you a Rams fan. I was like, yeah, you fucking right I am. Shit hard.
Hey, listen here, bro. I don't get niggas who don't support their hometown teams, dog. Even if you don't fuck with them, you gotta respect them, dog. That's crazy work right there. That's diabolical, my nigga.
That's a crazy way to put a D. Then so that's supporting.
What's up?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's fine. What's that? Who shit is that?
That's Dallas. Haters are a good are a good problem to have.
Yeah, that's definitely two sides of the coin on that shit. Cause damn, these haters out here trying to win, boy. I swear these niggas trying to win. But we gonna talk about that. Hey yo, run the countdown real quick, man. Where we just get ourselves situated. You got one of them little 10-second countdowns, Joyce?
I need a 10-second countdown. Yeah, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about starting this shit all the way over?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the building. Listen, we got a special guest with us right here, man. Listen, man, it's the homie, bro, King Trey. And I swear, this nigga sauced up, man, gamed up. Appreciate you joining the motherfucking crew. Now, me and KG talked about the situation earlier, man, but you coming from the soil, man, you coming from that region of Texas, you might have a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? But we was going over the Sauce Walker incident, you know, unfortunately, you know, he lost one of his artists, Say So P. In the process, he even got injured. Thankfully, he's in stable condition. Seems like he's, you know, healing up pretty good. He's in good spirit. So, man, so how you feel about that situation? Trey, bro, what's really good out here?
What shit happened in Memphis, right? That's number one. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing Lil Yachty was saying like he was talking to Key Glock, and brother was basically saying like, bro, I'm not doing a show in Memphis. And dude was like, why not? Because he's like, basically, I got a little bit more respect for my life than that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, Sauce ghetto pass go state to state. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it comes to that southern region, it feels like, you know what I'm saying, he's more at home than anything. It's just like you just gotta be on bridge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody come from the same health or wealth that you come from. So when you go to the different cities, bro, you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, the soil, you know what I'm saying, in which you stepping in. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Sauce, he has no filter, just like he walks with, you know what I'm saying, with no fear. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Too many places I've seen him publicly, and he does a lot of public announcements everywhere he go. He's one of the few artists that, you know what I'm saying, don't mind letting you know where his location is, what's going on, be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and other. Now, he come from a line of steppers, but you can't take all the steppers on the airplane. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect the law of the land. Now, again, I'm hearing different sources. I'm hearing that the shooter stood over him and realized who he was and moved on. You know what I'm saying? Which is very rare for shooters. You know what I'm saying? You know, most shooters, you know what I'm saying, finish the job.
No witnesses.
You know what I'm saying? Job done. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and a situation happened, a year and a half ago in LA where they tried to take his jewelry and it thought it was him. I want to say, if for those who know Texas artists, you know what I'm saying, Young Day G, he made it the Whoa. You know what I'm saying? The whole Whoa, he was there with him, Sosa Man, Peso at the time. And you know what I'm saying? And a similar incident happened, but he just wasn't going for it. This go around, I think that was a robbery. This go around, from my understanding, this is not a robbery situation. This was a hit, man. This was a hit situation. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to take what you had. They want to take you off this earth.
Take your life. And you know, they released some of the footage. I don't know if you've seen the video.
Man,
they kind of released the footage, but it wasn't a real good, clear angle. Like I didn't see anybody standing over anybody, but at the same time, it's a whole other side that they didn't show too. So I don't know what really happened on the other side of them cars, but yeah, it was looked like about 3-4 shooters, man.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It Yeah, it was about 3 guys running back to the car. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
And
it
you
was,
and nothing and not taking away. I want everybody to know, all my listeners, you know what I'm saying? If y'all fuck with Country Cousin, you know what I'm saying, King Trey, I got love for every soil that I step on.
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with, but I do respect the land. I'm not going to LA wearing a whole bunch of jewelry when I know that they robbing folks out there for everything. You know that that's a part of that's a part of their culture now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like when you go to New Orleans, it's probably best to leave your vehicle at the hotel and Uber. You know what I'm saying? And Uber down to the French Quarters, because it tells you on the streets of New Orleans, out of state tags will get had. You know what I'm saying? Like your car. We're not responsible for stuff. So that's a part of New Orleans culture. When you go to Memphis, things happen. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga.
Ain't nothing to play with.
Man, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a lot of cities here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be honest. As far as the Southern culture is concerned, out of all the Southern regions, probably Memphis is the one. Memphis, Tennessee is probably the one that you should be concerned with anywhere you go to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just give a harsh intel. From my understanding, Memphis is one of the places where, you know what I'm saying, you cool and be smooth, eat some barbecue and dip. You know what I'm saying? Get some Memphis ribs and go to the crib. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Sauce he just having his coattail just out just a little hanging too far. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he had to learn that life lesson, and it took Say So P that's actually from Memphis. Now, that's a whole different caliber of understanding. You know, everybody want to say something happened to somebody because all of a sudden the cartel fuck with niggas like that. The cartel don't fuck with niggas.
No doubt.
I'm from Texas. I can tell you the cartel don't fuck with niggas. They might handpick a couple of niggas they fuck with. You hear me?
Well, man, you know, I seen and I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but I think Sauce Walker might have tweeted out that, you know what I'm saying, they was outside about to smoke a blunt. And he was saying that, he mentioned to Say So, like, yo, we just need to wait for our family to get here, for the security to get here, you know what I'm saying? But he was saying, oh boy, wanted to smoke the blunt. I don't know if that's a valid thing, but at the same time, it just shows you the importance, man. You go outside, dog, and you never know. 3-4 minutes later, man, they own you. You know what I'm saying?
It only takes a second for a bullet to be shot. You know, a minute a minute can kill a lot of people.
I mean, and bro, when somebody laying on you, when somebody is like, if it's a targeted hit, that means okay. If them niggas know what hotel you at, they about to stake that motherfucker out. If it takes 6-8 hours, they about to just chill outside and just wait. You know what I mean? So you never know where it's gonna come from. That's
I want you to hold on to that statement that you said, because if y'all ask me a question, that statement is gonna be very key later on. You know what I'm saying? Very key. Very key. I'm glad you said that. Shit crazy, bro. It's crazy in Texas. Hey, KG.
Yeah.
It's crazy in Texas right now, my nigga. It's hot. It ain't even summertime yet.
Talking about the Mo3 shit.
Shots fired, goddamn.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about something that's popping in your neck of the woods, man. You know, something that's been brewing for the last 5 to 7 years. It's been 5 years since we lost Mo3.
Shit, man. Shit.
RP Mo3, man. You know, and real quick before we dive into it, I want to give Mo3 his flowers, man, because he was one of the ones. He was one of them special guys, man. He was one like, okay, he got something different. He doing something that ain't nobody doing. You feel me? So I respect artists that's, man, just that's innovative like that, man. So
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Mo3, RIP, long live Mo3. Let's get into it, Trey. You know what I'm saying? Dallas native, my nigga. What's going on out here, bro? It's looking real wicked out here.
Man, I don't know what year that was, but I want to say it was maybe 24 or 2023 when I was in St. Louis and we had this conversation. And 2023, right? So I was I was very subliminal about the things, you know what I'm saying, that is going on right now.
On purpose.
On purpose.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this 2023, the news was already out. 2020, the news was already out. 2023, it wasn't no doubt in our mind. I will say this. For that being, you know what I'm saying, that was a special artist to me in my heart, you know what I'm saying, because I did fuck with Mo3 music. Anytime, it ain't too many artists that, you know what I'm saying, they can make me shed a tear as I'm listening to your music. Like, I can visualize you there. It ain't too many artists that can do that, especially here in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't we got some storytellers, but ain't a lot of them. But he was one of them. It's ugly. It's ugly. First of all, before I get started and answer your question, I want to say this online. And KG and Vito, y'all my witness. It's Oak Cliff versus everybody. At the end of the day. It's Oak Cliff versus everybody. At the end of the motherfucking day. It's Oak Cliff versus everybody at the end of the day, my nigga. What are we talking about? I can't say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing from nothing because, again, I'm going to keep it subliminal, but I'm going to put it out here like this. You know what I'm saying? In wars, people get killed. In wars, people do get killed. You know what I'm saying? Now, from my understanding, I will respect and honor the code of, you know what I'm saying, the saying, I do my own work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to hire nobody. I'm about to do my own work. Bro thought he was Smurf. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro thought he was real live Smurf. Like, real live, I'ma hire these idiots to do a halfway job. We all know that unfortunately 3 got killed. Again, I hate using words, but he got killed by a homosexual. Now, if that ain't no Omar Wire type shit, I don't know what the fuck is. You understand?
Yeah, that's definitely news to me. This is hot off the press here. This is crazy.
Oh,
I mean, listen, hey man,
Kawan White.
It don't matter what you are, man. Anybody capable, man.
Kawan White.
Money.
Yeah, everybody capable of pulling the trigger. True enough, but again, man, you don't really see too many real Omars in this world besides on The Wire. And anybody watch The Wire understand when I say Omar. Because I'm trying not to use the...
Listen, bro. Hey, nigga, man, listen. It might be more out there than you think, nigga. You don't know. This world is the upside down game going on here. But I definitely feel what you're saying. I mean, yeah, when you see, you know, especially when you're talking about a high profile killing like that. But hey, but at the same time, bro, hey, listen. Anybody
my question is,
once somebody got a bag on your head, shit, nigga, hey, it's up.
Well, you know what? He spoke on this. 3 spoke on this in several songs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, and I wanted to ask you about that too, dog, because you know, I fuck with Mo3, but I haven't heard everything that Mo3 did. At the same time, you know, everybody's sharing shit about this, and they shared one little clip. I wish I had it, man. I should have.
It's a song. It's a song called Mo3, which is entitled "I Am the Truth."
Is it the song where he's detailing shooting a nigga and his car spinning out?
Yeah. When he's talking,
no doubt. So they took that song and did a side by side with Yellow Beezy, talking about the situation and what happened. Like he was leaving the club, like everything lines up.
Parallel.
I'm like, damn. So these niggas was really, nigga. He didn't give a fuck. Once you start putting shit like that in your music, nigga, it's up. So
and it all triggers down to rest in peace, Roy Lee. You know,
that's what started this, man. It's so crazy.
If Roy Lee never made a joke about, bro, because in Dallas, bro, you know what I'm saying, folks like take that hood shit like very seriously, and I'm sure everywhere during the United States.
It happened over a joke, my nigga.
Yeah, it happened over a joke. Basically, you know what I'm saying. Roy Lee basically told, bro, you know what I'm saying, said on stage that he's not from Oak Cliff. What elementary school did he go to? What middle school did he go to? What
That's
high
a little-
school did he go to?
That's a little personal. That's a little personal though.
Yeah.
Because now you challenging the niggas' validity in the city. That's I mean, I ain't gonna say, I mean, that's definitely not warranted for somebody to die over, but yeah, to like you say, to a nigga that's a gangster that's in them streets, yeah, you challenging my credibility because now niggas might start thinking like, damn, you ain't lying.
Yeah, nigga do they research.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
and
do
if you
their
got
research
something to
like-
hide, yeah, you might take offense to that. That's
So,
crazy, though. I ain't
So Roy Lees get jumped. He goes to jail. He comes home. When he comes home from jail, first thing he does, get on the internet. Where's my fight? Set up the fight. I want to fight. He's all on the internet. It's all documented videos, just documented, you know what I'm saying, conversations that he's personally having with the internet. So he's talking to us and he's telling us, hey, I need to fight. I need to fight him. He jumped me. I want my lid back. And from that joke, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, Roy Lee died, you know what I'm saying, from a blood clot, you know what I'm saying,
damn.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, to all my adults and everything, let's go ahead and add this to the repertoire. Health insurance is very important as an adult, y'all. Health insurance is very important. Shit happened to you, and your ass can't, you know what I'm saying, can't do shit, and the doctor can't do nothing for you because you don't have the right credentials to for anybody to do anything heavy work. Or if you do, the doctor's gonna hit you with a heavy ass bill, and you're gonna be in debt because you can't pay for it. So it's very important to have insurance. Roy Lee did not have insurance, and so therefore he allowed that bullet to stay in his leg rather than take it out because he couldn't afford it. Went home against the doctor's wishes because he couldn't stay at the hospital because he couldn't afford it. Wanted to start back touring, doing comedian shows because he'd been out the loop for so long and he was missing so much money. This is at the point where Roy Lee was about to break out. He's getting all type of he's Pharrell from Neptunes is showing him love. Boosie is showing him love. The entertainment industry is showing Roy Lee love. And to die of a blood clot to the leg was just horrible. At Eternal Rest Funeral Home, DeSoto, Texas, 75115. You know what I'm saying? Roy Lee was placed to rest at Eternal Rest. I saw his body before the funeral got started. Later on that evening, when I got on Instagram, Mo3 said these exact words, taking a pose in front of Roy Lee's casket. And his words was, retaliation is a must. Mo3, retaliation is a must. And from there, it's been ongoing. You got to remember during this time, COVID had just hit. So, you know what I'm saying? So 2020, you know what I'm saying? You know, Yellow Man in the whole camp, they kind of got the streets on lock. While, you know what I'm saying, he's brewing. He's back brewing. He was hot. He had just got signed to around 2019. 3 had just got signed to Epic. It was he had a show in Fort Worth, Texas, right after the signing. It's another artist by the name of Go Yayo from Fort Worth, Texas. He had a situation. Him and Go Yayo was already in tunes and beef with it. You can also take this to the internet and go do your homework on that. They had a show together in Fort Worth, and Hood Fame, which is Go Yayo, was boom. You know what I'm saying? Bum Rush stage. They turned and they kind of like pushing Mo3 out the way, so it caused some tension. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, later on, I believe somebody got killed. Actually, a person got killed from that incident. And so, you know what I'm saying? So it was beef then. You know what I mean? To come to this whole Yellow situation. Now you beefing in Fort Worth. You done got you a whole beef going on in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, so with this whole Yellow situation over. Now that I can't tell you why they was beef, what the beef was about, how did it even jump off. But me meeting 3 1 or 2 times in my lifetime, and listen, y'all want y'all to know this. Mo3 was short, y'all. He wasn't no big guy.
Right.
You taller than Mo3. I'm taller than Mo3. So that tell you, he wasn't no big. It's a short fry. You know what I'm saying? With some small screws.
No doubt. Yeah, man. That's the situation is just it's crazy, man, because you got Mo3, that's gone, won't ever come back, and you got Yella Beezy who's fighting for his freedom right now. And it's not looking too good, man. I mean, capital murder, bro. That's never a good charge to have fighting because that opens up everything. I think y'all still got the death penalty, right?
Yeah, still got the death penalty.
So once you got capital murder, that opens up death penalty now. You know what I'm saying? So Texas don't play.
And bro sitting there saying, and we was just talking about it, bro. When it came down to it, I don't think Yellow Page is dead, bro. That's what it just boiled down to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this man been locked up for a couple of years now, quiet. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? He braced the internet from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Brace the internet. Warming news. And who loses at the end? The children. Now both of their sons don't have a father right now. Due to, you know what I'm saying, stupidity. Some that, you know what I'm saying, that possibly could, you know what I'm saying, could have talked about. We saw this way back when we was children, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen like since Biggie and Tupac. You know what I mean? And I want to not talking again, I don't put blame on a lot of people, and I'm not trying to blame anyone, but I would give Chicago gonna have to step up to the plate and realize the fashion of which they have created. This whole drill situation, you know what I'm saying? Going back on wax, spitting about who you done opt out, shit like that. Chicago gonna have to start taking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to take recognition for this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the whole world on this shit. Here it is. I don't even y'all talked about it yet. Dallas Fort Worth can't even sit down. Prior to this, we had just lost another rapper.
Right. Lil Ronnie? No doubt.
And his little girl. And on the day of his funeral, all this shit with 3 and bro, you know what I'm saying, comes out.
Right, come out, yeah.
It comes out. On the day of the funeral.
Texas,
it's a lot of shit going on, bro. It's a lot of shit going on. A few days later, then Sauce get hit in Memphis. Nah, fam, it's some crazy shit going on, fam. But all that shit with Mo3, bro, it brewed over some years. You know what I'm saying? You killed this person, you killed that person did, that person did. Right, and these people are close people. You know what I'm saying? Freddie, you know what I'm saying? Lost some people. 3 lost some people. And it's just going on and on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say this. I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, why that young man is not worried about it, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, Yellow was alone in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing from nothing. The brother, I can't say, listen, wherever you claim is what you claim. How you claim it is what you claim. But I know this personally, being from Oak Cliff, you kind of run into the same people that you gonna run into. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna run into people. Where I know you from? Oh, I'll be over here. That's where I know you from. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that about Yellow. When I met Yellow, it was in the suburbs. When I heard about Yellow, it was in the far suburbs, far outside of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And the people he was hanging with were far Dallas. Where he was living, at least 30 minutes from the city. You know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, like where he brought up, which is Terrell, Texas, which is also where Jamie Foxx is from, that's at least another 40, you know what I'm saying, to not at least an hour away from the city. So you're not just, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, man, I don't know, man. I just hate to, think this is all over. People just got something to prove, you know what I'm saying? Like
and it is, though, Kinfolk. That's what we finna realize. It is, bro. Niggas dropped their nuts on niggas. And so niggas did the same in return.
That's a fact. I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
Niggas say, nigga get on every record after you blew up on That's On Me, and bro went on a fucking rampage, a whole 2 albums straight, spitting nothing but I'm gonna kill you and your guys are already dead. We're smoking on these guys, and I don't even smoke. You know what I'm saying? 3 wasn't nothing to play with, bro. That man here, bro, like his presence was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You speak to this nigga wrong, it's up right then and there.
Fucking Mo 3, man.
Mo 3, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Every city has one. Every city has one.
Yeah, that could have been Dallas DMX right there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just far as how he captivated.
No.
How he put his pain in his music.
You absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. I can say, like, again, there's only few artists that I'm listening to a song and, whoa, did that just happen? Yeah. Let me wipe that off. You know what I'm saying? Man up.
Now, listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's crazy you bring this up. This is just sort of off topic. But the only time I ever shed a tear at a concert, bro, was to another Texas motherfucker out of Houston. When I went to see Devin the Dude, man. And when he did Anything Is Plenty, man. Oh, man. That song get you, bro. Because he's spitting just some real.
Because you ain't the only one.
Bro, it's just super real. And when you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. It's the only time I ever shed a tear on the
Hey,
song.
man. Hey, Kimbo, you ain't the only one that have problems.
Man.
You ain't the only one who knows pain.
Pain. Stop playing.
Get out your ass and just solve them.
Solve it. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, dog, I'm telling you,
anything is plenty, man.
Shit, bro. It's some real. That's just some real.
Anything is plenty, man.
Anything is plenty, man, bro. Yeah, that song right there. Yeah, live though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's, you know, like I say, Mo 3 was a talent, bro. And he was a generational talent. You won't see another one of him for a minute.
You will. And I'm scared, and I'm surprised to say it, but I believe.
But it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since he passed.
I believe in my heart. I believe in my heart that his son is gonna carry the torch and keep it going. I honestly feel that. Have you heard his son sing now?
I haven't heard his son sing.
Now just wait.
Get his son wrapped up.
Wait, just wait till he
learns. But no, that's dope though. That's dope. If anybody's gonna carry on that legacy, I definitely want it to be somebody in his family. You know what I'm saying? You know, same thing we see with Nate Dogg. His son is carrying the torch. You know what I'm saying? So we see Old Dirty Bastard's son. He's carrying the torch. So yeah, I love. We see Lil Meech, you know, carrying the torch for his dad. So yeah, you know, I love seeing that, bro. Facts.
Yeah, Ice Cube. I love seeing that shit.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Right. Yep.
You know, man. The legacy continues. You know what I'm saying? You know, the legacy continues.
And speaking of legacy, man, because sometimes in your legacy you fall down, and sometimes in your legacy you make comebacks. And the nigga I want to chop it up about, man, is Young LA. Is this the greatest comeback in rap history, man?
Now the candy lady, but I made a bun today. Shout
out to Young LA. Listen, bro.
Don't I be with Jay Money serving everybody?
This nigga made a hit back in 2008. And this motherfucker is just now getting the second round of buzz. This nigga, listen, this dude is streaming everywhere. His streaming percentage went up 200%. 200%, dog. That's crazy. That's like hitting the motherfucking lotto. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as your shit going back in the algorithm, man. So, is this one of the greatest comeback in rap history, bro? You don't really see. Well, you do. I'm not gonna say you don't.
Not the candy lady, man, I made a bun.
Right.
That shit there is fire. I don't give a fuck with y'all might call it corny, but I understand that. I understand that. I'm not the candy lady, but I made a bun today.
No doubt.
If you're an apartment baby, my nigga, you know about that candy lady. You hear me? If you from the nigga, I'm sure it's saying. I hope to pray to God y'all had the candy lady, but if you did not, if you do not know what that understanding is, that is nigga, that is a right of privilege to be at the candy lady house getting that shit. You remember from around the corner from grandmama's house, it was a candy lady.
I know the fruit cup lady. Yeah, the fruit cups, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. I think about the fruit cups to this day, man. That's a fact. To this day, I think about the fruit cups, man.
Nah, man, we had one of those.
KG.
Them fruit cups, bro, was something crazy.
It was something about
on the east side.
It was something about granny or your mama giving you some money, you walking around and getting them chips and that soda and that ice and that cold cup and walking around like you. Back in them days, nigga, your snacks was your money.
That's a fact.
Nigga, you got all these snacks, nigga. You got money, nigga. You understand me? Yeah, man.
That's some real shit, man. Shout out. I think her name was Miss Florence, man, if I'm not mistaken.
Miss Florence. Florence, what's her name?
I ain't thought of that name. See how shit just come to me? I ain't thought of that in over 20.
Miss
Florence, man. That's a fact, man. R.I.P. Miss Florence, man. She been gone a long time, man. But she was, man. She was a real nice soul. Yeah, man.
But the cool cups in my mind will live on forever.
Forever, man. Them fruit cups, man. I hope somebody in her family got that recipe, man. You know, because them fruit cups was fire, bro. I don't know what she put in them motherfuckers, man. But had you eating that motherfucker like a little dog or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't even want to get into it, man. That's a fact.
But yeah, speaking on Test shit, I'm gonna finish out on that shit. I don't know if y'all talked about it, bro, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we did. Prior to that, you know what I'm saying? Tess been making crazy news. KG, what was your take when you heard about a 5-year-old little girl? Because you know what I'm saying, you're a father of daughters, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say mentally, you know what I'm saying. What place did that put you in? You know what I'm saying. I would like to know from a father's standpoint, what was your mental on that when you saw that news?
I didn't know how to feel, bro. I be numb to a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but because I feel like we desensitized to a lot of shit. You keep hearing this, you keep hearing that, and it's like everything is building up, or it's magnified, or it's bigger than this last situation, or it's bigger than that last situation. So when it hits to like your family and shit, I mean, that's different. So, but I couldn't even imagine like the pain that man would have went through without going out with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even imagine that, bro. I can't. And then you gotta still pay respect for the mom. Make sure she's ready to even carry the burden for both of them. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That was crazy, bro.
It just you know, and I was hearing Boosie talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Boosie was like, "Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, baby, man. Come on, man." But in his music, he says, "Could we coming to snatch your baby, chopping your old lady?" Cause my dog going crazy in his pen now. Got me looking.
I mean, them seeds been planted for a while, bro. Like you say, like same thing, like you said, KG, you get desensitized to it. So over years and years and years of people talking about the shit in the music, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the shit actually happen, maybe even happening to your own family members or loved ones. No doubt, you definitely get desensitized to it. You know what I'm saying? So now these guys don't give a fuck about anybody being there. I mean, listen, they doing a lot of this shit in broad daylight, dog. Niggas used to think at nighttime. Back in the day, you used to get, you knew not to go to a certain area at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Or if you go to the area, you know, to be aware. Now it's any time, nigga. Shit, these niggas be laying, dog. The dude who allegedly killed Gilly's son, they killed that man like at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. He on his way to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so niggas be laying up, bro. It's no time. It's nothing. Broad daylight. niggas don't give a fuck, bro. And this the era of cameras. Nigga, every mailbox or whatever got a fuck. Niggas don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? So niggas crashing out, bro. Like you say, desensitized to it to the point where they don't give a fuck. As long as they get that point, they don't care. As long as they score that point, bro.
You said motherfuckers be waiting for you all night. You know what I'm saying? The people that the collective crew that killed Mo 3, they stayed at his location for 24 hours.
Facts. They lay on you, bro. They getting paid. It's a job, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got a different motivation. Because nigga, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Nigga, I'm you know what I mean? It's like the police doing a state. They get paid to do that. They get paid to sit in that van for 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Musty ain't took the shit. They get paid for that. You know what I mean? And same way with niggas laying on you. Like, oh yeah, it's a confirmation he in there. Oh, I'm sitting outside then. As long as I got a confirmation that you there, oh yeah, it's a wrap. So
my whole deal is if I knew that I stole anything from a person, I've never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did the Kimfo. I tell you, most I probably ever took was some CDs, his CDs.
shit, man. Fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my Master P CD, man. Rapid Fire, man. Hey, bro, I had this Master P CD called Rapid Fire, bro. I ain't never had a dope ass I ain't never heard a No Limit mix like this. And we going off the subject, but this nigga took it from me, man. But I feel what you about to say, bro. If you're doing dirt in the streets, man, you gotta be ready.
That's why you should never steal, my nigga, because you know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
You can't find that on the internet because that was a DJ in Alabama who made his own No Limit mix, and the songs was just like, damn, this nigga. It was about 50 songs on this motherfucker, bro. And it was called Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire.
And the shit was crazy. And I'm on the way home to St. Louis. That's a long ass drive, nigga. And I'm looking, where the fuck am I rapping? Oh, nigga. But anyway, dog,
where we going?
Let's definitely move on, man. We talked about Young LA. Once again, I want to say shout out to Young LA because he was on the Art of Dialogue. He was, old boy was giving him his flowers. He was getting emotional behind that. Because listen, to be honest, I only know him for one song, and I don't know why the fuck they didn't drop an album as soon as he was hot as fish grease. You know what I'm saying?
2 songs.
Well, probably like 2 songs. But
I didn't want to hop in my ride. I think I want to hear for you.
Yeah, I remember that. But Ain't I was the big one. Ain't I was the big one. They put Dro on that thing. It hit the Billboard Top 100. I mean, and not only that, bro. His style was unfamiliar at that time. Everybody wasn't doing that little style. He brought something different to the game. You know what I'm saying? Even his haircut, like him and Roscoe Dash, one of the first niggas I seen with the designs and the mohawk. You know what I'm saying? It was something.
Yeah, as far as style is concerned, I would have to say I heard J Money first.
Matter of fact, bring that picture back up. Listen, you can see the motherfucking fade right here on this picture, man. Check out this fade right here, man. Look at that, man. Niggas wasn't doing that back in motherfucking 2008, man.
Nah, not really.
Not really. You know what I'm saying?
Not
wasn't just for
not heavy. But let me do my research real quick. When did ATL come out? Because remember, it was a segment when it was like the Dope Boys, and all of them had that mohawk with the little weird designs and stuff on the side.
I don't even know. Damn, you probably right, bro. But
I will get.
But like he's from Atlanta, though, ain't he?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right, that was an Atlanta thing, so it makes sense. All right. But you just saying they might have been doing that. But you know how motherfucking Hollywood be, putting shit in movies that really don't fit the timeline. You know what I'm saying?
I will say that J Money.
Yeah.
Nigga froze up.
Oh, damn. I thought he was in deep thought for a second. He'll bring it back.
Okay. Was that big? Okay, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? LA had that Grand Hustle machine behind him.
I don't understand why they never dropped he never dropped the album on Grand Hustle. Then he got dropped from Interscope. I'm like, and I couldn't find the reason. I tried to Google, like, why the fuck he? I know he said that he was unhappy with Grand Hustle because he felt like they wasn't handling his career right, which is true. You got one of the biggest singles. I don't know. Album should have been out 2-3 months later, man. I don't get it.
So, KG, is it safe to say he probably got a single deal at that time? We're talking about early 2000s. So, a lot of people will still, if you remember, the early 2000s was considered the ringtone era.
But this is fresh after that, though.
This is kind of a little bit after the ringtone era. I just never got it, bro, because even though T.I. and Dro, them niggas was, young, they wasn't old niggas, but at the same time, Young LA kind of connected them to the younger crowd. You know what I'm saying? They kind of brought them to the. That's why I understand it. Like, this nigga's actually bringing credibility to the label, man, with that big ass. I ain't gonna lie, Ain't I was the shit, nigga. That shit used to go off in the club, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's still do. Obviously, if this nigga still touring.
Straight off one song. He say 2 songs. I just really remember the one, but I feel what you're saying.
It don't take number one viral moment for you to get back on stage, bro.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nelly still touring off of E.
But he has a catalog.
Nelly got more than one, though.
Don't even do that.
He got more than one, man. Nelly got about at least 10 songs strong, and more than that. But
he has a catalog.
About Nelly in a second, but I ain't gonna skip it. Nelly Lisa got about 10. So I'm just saying,
just name 3 Young LA albums, man. Okay,
Cricket. You can't name the first one because he ain't dropping an album on the major label.
You couldn't even name the first
one. You got Kanye.
No, we ain't got time to Google.
I said you got Kanye Grammy and Nelly Bill. What's after Nelly Bill?
Man, you probably got that Sweat and Suit. I wasn't a big fan of that, but you had Sweat and Suit, then you had
we said Young LA.
Let's keep it on top of them. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He pretty much in what he wanted.
Hold on, Vito. For a person that's not really like a Rams fan, you like real, like you really pressing right there. I saw you, who is this nigga?
Dog, this nigga Nori, bro.
Oh man, Casket Fresh Nori out here, man.
That's Nori.
Yeah,
I didn't get it, man. I'm thinking maybe it's a crazy angle because Nori I consider him a light-skinned nigga back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga look like he could be my brother, man. This is crazy right now.
That nigga look
super dark.
He's living a different life, man. He tanning and
he been out of Miami for over 20 years. He just started looking like this though. He just started looking like this year. But it's crazy seeing him grow his hair out. He has the partnership with the hair growing company. I ain't mad at that. Get your paper. But it ain't the hair to me. It's just, I don't know, like got makeup on. It's just crazy right there. I ain't gonna lie. It look crazy.
I've been seeing this picture around, bro. I thought this was like anybody. No, I thought this was a deceased person, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I call the Casket Fresh story, man.
You know what I'm saying? He looked deceased right there, bro. Yeah, I've actually seen deceased people sit up like that. So you know what I'm saying? They hit different.
They got drive-through funeral homes. I've heard of that in comedy clubs and shit.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Drive-through funeral. So I can imagine somebody standing up just like. And you,
nigga, I've actually had to sit somebody up like that.
You had to who?
Sit somebody up like that for a funeral.
Now, how do you do that?
It's the way they're embalmed. So if there was the crazy part is if you was to embalm a person, they say they want to sit in a crown, they want to sit in a chair, they will embalm them in a chair and they will stiff up.
Oh, in that form. I see what you're saying now. Whatever position you want them to be in, that's what the position you got to put them in. I got you.
You ain't just your country cousin, KG. You can ask the Undertaker anything.
I hear you, player. First got a pig farm.
No, I'm a more, for people who don't know, country cousin ain't just country as hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of things, and a mortician is one of them.
All
A
right,
man of many trades, man. But yeah, Nori, let's try to work on that. I don't know if somebody hooked you
Like
up.
California
You
raisin,
put a little
bro.
makeup on when you might do a filming or something. I don't know. But that wasn't there, my brother.
That nigga needs some Michael Jackson, some Billy. He got that.
I don't understand. He was like, I considered Nori light skinned back in the day. I didn't know.
Shit, I consider him light skinned last month. What the fuck?
That's crazy though. Yeah, they need to. I don't know, man. They call him a California raisin, man. I thought that was stupid, man.
Oh my god!
I'm like, yo, the internet is undefeated, yo.
No,
I thought I was an ignorant motherfucker. These guys are professional
on IG next to his picture.
Bro, that is crazy, my G. Man, that's crazy. KG, man, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? I know shit. We an hour 15. We still got to get to your topics, man. You know what I'm saying? Erykah Badu.
What about my baby?
Bring that in, man.
What about my baby?
Yeah. What y'all think about that, Mr. Dallas, Texas man?
She from the Cliff. Let's start there. She from out Cliff.
I'm just saying she's coming out with a new album solely produced by The Alchemist.
Anything by Erykah is gonna be extraordinary. It's gonna be something that we've never heard before. She's going to re-excite maybe R&B, you know what I'm saying, in a female fashion that's really going in another direction, and I can appreciate that. This is Erykah we're talking about. You know what I mean? She's a legend.
You got a fire song or a feature with Rhapsody on a song called 3 a.m. I don't know if you heard that.
I have not.
Yeah, check that out. That's hard. Yeah, man. This production though, that's gonna be stupid, bro.
And not knowing that shit, this whole time, I thought Erykah was living somewhere else. Erykah been in Dallas, Texas the whole time.
Not for real.
Hey, when you stay out the way, bro, you can lay low. When you out the way.
Right.
Andre's 3000 and Erykah Badu's son went to a art and a performing art school. It's called Booker T. Washington. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I didn't even know that she still even lived in Dallas. So you know she is beautiful too. When you go downtown Dallas, you see her billboard plastered on the city buses. Her faces on different city buses in Dallas, Texas. She renewed her ownership and she renovated a theater that's real. First of all, she's from South Dallas. Shout out to the South. But she's renovating a theater that brings artists to that theater. This ain't no movie theater. This is a concert theater. You know, matter of fact, my first time seeing Bun B was at this theater. So you know what I'm saying? So man, Erykah the truth, bro. And her music is profound. Just leave that motherfucking flute with Andre. Don't bring that on the album. We don't want it. I don't want it.
Well, listen, I don't know, man. You know, with the Alchemist producer, he usually don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, just a real quick on it, bro. I think it's like one of her first album in like 10 to 15 years.
Right,
so
15. Yeah.
This is special right here, to be honest. And for her to come out and choose the Alchemist, I can't wait till they start doing promo runs together and they start doing interviews, because I just can't wait to hear the story of how they hooked up. Like, you know what I mean? But the Alchemist has been killing it. He's been doing albums. He just did an album for 2 Chainz and
June.
Larry June.
Right. He's doing one with Big Sean.
Hey, go get Lauryn Hill.
He threw himself in the mix though. He dropped a couple times last year.
Who's that?
Hey, dog, go get Lauryn Hill.
Right.
We need you to go get Lauryn Hill next. I need Lauryn Hill and Erykah to, you know what I'm saying, do a collaboration song.
If you know what, there's you know what, I ain't gonna be too dramatic, but there's not too many dream matchups out there. But you just name one. If Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill did an album, I'm just saying an album, fuck a tour, because I already know they're gonna cancel some shit. But just do an album together, my nigga. Yeah, that's a dream matchup, bro. How can you lose with that, bro? That is crazy.
I can see the tour lineup now. Lauryn Hill.
It won't be no tour. It's too big. Because the way Lauryn Hill, she be canceling them tours, man.
You know who I would add? I'm gonna be honest with you. What's that? Jasmine Sullivan. I would add her.
No.
You gotta put.
I mean, you can put her on a song. They can collab, but not as the.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, there you go. That's even better. More of an OG.
Okay. Yeah, India Arie. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, man.
That. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't even want that, bro. Because Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu has paid their dues. They the queens of that neo soul. I just want to see the two queens do something. That's it. That's all you need, bro. Lauryn Hill is a badass songwriter. Then you got Erykah Badu is a badass songwriter. That's enough, nigga. Come on, man. That's it.
Come on, we'll see what happens, man.
That's it. That's just dreaming, of course. You know what I mean? But that'll be a super dope ass.
How you know she ain't even thought of that herself?
I mean, they might have been on tour together. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you do your Google, they probably had a motherfucking tour together. I remember that neo soul shit was really popping. You know what I'm saying? You know,
and there should be a comeback for that right now. We need that in this day and age where there's so much disaster in this world, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. My soul tells me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. All this killing this shit, bro. I've been staring away from this shit, bro. This shit here is getting on my nerves, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta stay out the way, bro, and you gotta channel your energy into different things. That's what it is, bro. Because really, man, it's what Mo3 said. You don't go outside. Yeah, outside is dangerous. It's a lot of bullshit. I try to stay out the way, my G. I try to stay out the way. But
just like example, last night, nigga, if I don't know if he was going to transition to this, but this would have been a perfect segue. Just like last night, prime example, Trey. Glorilla comes to Chesterfield, the white part of town, right, to do a concert.
Let's do some St. Louis shit, no doubt.
Nigga, these niggas start banging in the concert. I don't know if you've seen it on social media or whatever. Nigga, she's like, I can't even believe this shit. Walked off stage, nigga.
You said what?
I can't believe this shit. And walked off stage. Like y'all still fighting, like y'all that mad. Y'all supposed to be having fun. Y'all supposed to be having a concert, blah, blah, blah. Then that shit, then them niggas kept fighting. And then she's like, yeah, I can't even do this. And then walked off stage, bro.
She basically was saying that this ain't safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She was saying that this is not safe. And you know, and I don't even know if that decision was totally on her. I'm pretty sure that's a venue decision too. Like, hey, y'all, let's come up and ain't about to clear a bar shit. If you keep
you also
continuous fights breaking out, y'all might have to shut it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
which
you also
it's
have
a
that
good
right
call, man. What's up?
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you also have that right as an artist with that kind of shit going down.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, no. I mean, yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. But I'm just saying, it might not even be all on.
I'll take it.
But St. Louis
it's a female, bro. Like, why are we fighting?
But you know what?
Okay, respect.
Somebody made a good point earlier, and they wasn't blaming nobody. But
how long we gonna keep that? How long we gonna keep that as an excuse though? St. Louis gonna be St. Louis. Dallas gonna be
Well, it's not just St. Louis because shit break out everywhere. But at the same time,
that's what I'm saying.
They were saying, well, I'm just saying real quick. They were saying, you know, Glorilla music promotes that stand on business type of shit. You bringing that energy. Your music kind of bringing that motherfucking, you know, energy to the place too. And I'm like, well, you know what? That is a good point. Because, I mean, she is known more for her club shit. But she be talking them songs. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of still bringing a certain element, or you bringing people that might have a certain mindset. They getting fucked up. Oh yeah, I ain't about to have no bitch play me in this bitch. So, you know, when you look at the videos, you see a lot of women out there banging. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. When I saw about 2 or 3 fights, it was mostly women out there fighting. So
That's crazy.
you know, so yeah, I mean, I just had to think about that. Yeah, you know, when you rap about shit in your motherfucking when 3 6 Mafia back in the day, them niggas couldn't get booked at a lot of places in St. Louis because when they played Tear the Club Up,
That's exactly what they about to do.
I've been to 3 6 Mafia concerts in St. Louis, and when they play Tear the Club Up, that shit get rowdy as a motherfucker.
But at the same time,
I'm not comparing their music, but just
I
saying.
get that, but you can still have a good time at a concert no matter what kind of music she makes. Without
no doubt.
So,
But all I'm saying is just to keep it real, big dog. You're right. You should be able to have whatever music, niggas should be able just to get out their feelings and enjoy the show. But when you mixing alcohol, you having a good time, motherfuckers always got a point to prove, niggas step on your shoes, try to talk to your girl. It just creates an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And you probably more times than not, there's other genres of music. Like I done been to plenty soul concerts. I ain't gonna lie. I go to soul concert, I go to jazz concerts, and none of this type of shit pop off. I think it is a different energy with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas are energy as well, bro. It's the element that you might bring, man.
You're right. You're right. I went to a Chris Brown concert, got some pussy goddamn in the field. So it wasn't no fighting going on in Chris Brown, nigga. They was trying to touch something.
No doubt. No doubt. But listen, man. It's a lot of different factors. St. Louis gonna be St. Louis. I believe she did an after party at the Republic. It looked crazy up in there. They said it was still banging up in the Republic. So, you know, listen, man, it's just when you see people out in the streets, it be on sight, man. Or it just be new beef in the club, man. Like I say, just dumb shit, bro. I don't know, man. But shout out to Glorilla for the people that came to support her. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You paid for a show. Some of these people pay for VIP access and all that is just done. So that's fucked up.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you get your money back off that type shit because that's not on the artist. That's on the safety. You know what I mean? So you might not even get a refund for that. So
That's crazy.
shout out to Big Glow, man.
I think I'll have a fire show, man, but not like that.
And you know what? And I wanted to ask you too. Because you recently went to a Cash Doll show, and I'm not too familiar with what Cash Doll talks about. But what's the type of flavor her
Cash Doll is like
there was no fights in her shit at all.
Cash Doll was on some when she first came out. She was on some like Detroit stripper, like getting money type shit.
Getting money, so she ain't really on it.
I'm not comparing her to Payroll Giovanni, but just in that lane, like boss up, getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Not on that gangster shit. Okay.
You know, recently. Oh, go ahead.
I went to that concert. I didn't see no fights during her set, but allegedly it was some fights, maybe a 1 or 2 before she even got on stage. Which that doesn't even matter because it wasn't during her set. Because I watched the whole
people
thing.
respected the set enough. Okay.
So yeah, that shit was pretty dope, man. Let me go ahead and show y'all one of these videos real quick.
I'm gonna say, you know, she had a show in Dallas recently where she was beefing with.
She came to St. Louis after Dallas. Hold on, I'm gonna show you how St. Louis fuck with it though. I'm gonna show you this.
Hey, can I tell you why I don't think it'd be no problems with her show, bro? I'm be honest with you. I think Cash Doll comes real miffy.
Huh?
She comes off as a MILF. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes off as a MILF.
These little young kids knew all their little
Cash Commandments, you know. Like I say, you got a different vibe, bring a different energy, man. You might get different.
I was like, damn, I didn't know they knew her words like that.
I love her props and shit, bro. It comes off like TV-ish.
Man, she giving you visuals. You know what I'm saying? That visuals always make for a good performance.
We ain't seen that since in a long time at a regular concert though.
Well, you know what? I remember, bro. It was crazy. The first time I seen Currency.
No fights. So that's a.
First time I seen Currency, bro, was at the pageant. He had just broke his leg, so this nigga had designed a whole set to make it look like his living room. Nigga had the couch and all that. You know what I'm saying? The whole
set when Big Crit and was holding him up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, that's dope, because since he couldn't really move around, this nigga like, yo, I'm going to build a whole set that look like my living room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
those
visuals are important. That's all I'm trying to get to.
Didn't he have like a little bike or something he was leaning on or some shit like that?
Yeah, he had all type of shit, bro. For real.
But back to the concerts, though. Hot Boys that came, too, since the last time we did. So I'm gonna pull that shit up real quick. It was dope to see him out far on stage, though. That was a hot girl right there. I don't know why my shit went mute.
Why turn so away from everybody else though? Alright.
And then they did I only got the ones that was on stage together. Top
It wouldn't be a Hot Boy concert without the fire in the background, though.
You gotta have the fire. Them niggas should have had motherfuckers blowing fire out their mouth with flamethrowers and shit. They supposed to come through, jump through a ring of fire, nigga.
That shit was dope, though, man.
Nigga.
Both concerts was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Hot Boys. I missed that concert, but
shout out to KG for the footage though. That was some hard ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with you, my G.
Yes, sir, man. I had to get them wild when they was on stage, bro. Because you never know when that's gonna happen again, dog.
Hey, y'all really spitting y'all game, talking y'all shit on this one, my nigga.
Nigga, it's a whole different shit.
I fuck with it. For real.
But nah, man, that was dope. I knew every word to every song on the Hot Boy shit. That shit was just raw. That was just electric.
And that's a different feeling, bro.
The whole stadium knew every word. It's nothing but smoke everywhere. They let the smoke in that bitch. It was over. It was crazy.
No doubt. I was about to say that's a different feeling when you know every word to the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you really connected to the moment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's why that Hot Boy shit was that was epic. You know what I'm saying? Epic, them boys getting on stage. Like you say, you don't know when they're gonna do it again, you know. They only did like a 3-city run with that.
Yeah, they did Tampa.
And they got a part 2 coming out where they coming to other cities.
Oh, okay.
They were selling out. They were selling out arenas.
Yeah, bro.
Like you see people running.
Everybody named Mama would love to see the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
you know what? Listen, I mean, and to that point right there, everybody named Mama would love. They need to look into getting the Las Vegas residency. What do they call that?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
For real. You know what I'm saying? People can, bro. Hot Boys in Vegas?
Damn. Vito, listen.
Crazy.
What? They pay people for ideas like that. Don't you give the internet nobody. Hey,
listen.
Like that,
if 50 Cent can do it, bro.
That is, nigga. You You just gave the sauce, nigga. If you in Las Vegas, you should be thinking about that right now. You just gave
Right now.
Damn.
Listen, bro.
that is crazy.
That's crazy.
What?
Mm-mm.
The whole world will come to Vegas just to what?
I definitely will be on the first
I'll be on
motherfucking
the
tour,
first
nigga.
flight
I
to
don't give a
Vegas,
fuck.
nigga.
That's the
What
fact.
are you talking about?
Real
Oh,
talk, bro.
no.
That
Fuck.
would
That's
be
the thing.
crazy. That would be crazy.
Listen, a lot of people doing those. I hate saying the damn word.
Residency.
Residencies.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing that, and it makes sense, bro. It makes sense to have a smooth. Usher cleaned up. Usher cleaned up doing that shit there, bro. It makes sense, dog. And it's so much low overhead for you, bro, because you ain't got to worry about traveling expenses. You good. I'm in the same spot every night.
Mm-hmm.
Great, bro. You save so much money, bro, and you get paid. Yeah, Hot Boys, Las Vegas, man. Let's set that up. You heard
Yeah,
it.
you gotta drop a bomb on that one.
Drop a motherfucking bomb.
That'll be what?
Yeah.
Speaking of Hot Boys in Vegas,
Yeah.
Wu-Tang about to bring up their last tour. The final, I don't know what it's called, not the final lap. I want to say, I don't know, but they're bringing Run the Jewels on that motherfucker, man. That's gonna be dope.
You know, well, I'm planning on going to Dallas to see that. Actually, they're gonna be floating through Dallas, so I plan.
I
on
would love to
catch
see.
that show
I
down
would
in
love to
Dallas.
see people from Dallas that's gonna buy the ticket.
Man, this is Wu-Tang, man. There's probably be a lot of white folks out. I don't know. It is. I don't know. I don't know the
Wu-Tang is
vibe.
everybody. Ain't gonna see
Wu-Tang is
Asians.
a part of hip hop. I just think
Culture. Wu-Tang is just
part of
culture,
hip-hop,
bro.
for sure. You know, like I know, like don't get it twisted, nigga. Like I get, you know what I'm saying, Cream, dollar bills, but that's the shit that was on the radio. It's
Right.
people that go in depth with it. So I'm just curious to know, like the people who are in depth with Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna like is it gonna be a large? And it's probably not gonna be in Dallas. It's gonna probably be in Fort Worth. Everybody been going to Fort Worth to the Dickens Arena. When I went to go see Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and Sierra. Yeah, Sierra, you know what I'm saying? That was at the Dickens Arena. Not too many people are doing shows like in Dallas. They're going to Fort Worth with it, you know what I'm saying, to that place.
Right.
Like there's a tequila and taco thing that you missed out on, Kim Folk. They did it again this year. With Ludacris.
Listen, they coming down to the Loop in I believe I want to say August or October, bro.
Yeah, I think it's August.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to it, bro. They got P.D. Pablo, you got T.I., Ludacris,
I think Twist.
maybe Lil Jon, Twister. Yeah, I want to check that out just because, you know, the location, because you rarely have like concerts like that out there down there in St.
Now I'm gonna tell you, old head that comes to Dallas
Charles
often.
area.
Does Bone Thugs and Harmony come to St. Louis often? Because they come to Dallas a lot.
Yeah, man, they always go to Pops. I've never, you know what, and I've never seen them live before, and it's crazy. But they always, when they come to St. Louis, usually they go to Pops. You know what I'm saying? In Illinois. You know, so they really don't even come to St. Louis. They go to Illinois.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I don't know why. You know, they about to drop. They got a brand new album coming with all 5 members. I don't think I ever heard.
I heard
of
the
with all
snippet.
5 members.
I heard that snippet of all shit. And Busy Verse sounds crazy.
I got it. I can't wait.
It's on IG right now. They got a snippet of the song. Crazy.
I can't
Like-
wait.
I know. I seen Scarface in the studio with him. I seen Trey the Truth in the studio with him. So the album,
We're talking about Bone, man, for sure. And I don't even, you know, actually, we got to bring up Bone a little bit later, but that's a little bit later. Just to keep it on the vibe, we're talking about the concerts. You know, I was recently down in Houston for the Bun B Rodeo concert as well.
There
You
we
know what
go.
I'm saying? Oh my gosh, man. Shout out to Houston for showing a nigga love, you know, except that nigga that broke into my homie car, man. You know what I'm saying? You getting one of them, man. That's fucked up. But besides that, man, as you can see, man, it was just looking crazy out there, man. I think we got one more clip, man. That's inside the actual arena, man. You know, it was just listen, bro. Crazy, bro. Just wall to wall, man. And then not only that, they had an outdoor area too. That was, man, it looked like a fucking festival outside too. Then they had like a little shit called Trill Town where you can get the Trill burgers outside of the motherfucking stadium. And what's so crazy is this nigga Bun B got I guess you say a contract with the stadium, the Houston Texans stadium, where they sell Trill burgers inside the stadium.
Yeah.
So that's, hey man, this man, listen, bro. Shout out to Bun B. I ain't know the man was doing it like that. That's big business. You know, they charging $27 for a burger for that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a fact. But yeah, man, Houston Black Rodeo. They also had T.I. Ludacris. Nigga, they had Do or Die. I ain't never seen Do or Die live. My nigga, I was like, do you want? I'm like, okay. They came out, did their thing. You had Don Toliver came out, did his thing. Yolanda Adams, I never seen her live. You know, she was singing her heart out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Bun B did his shit. All those classics. It was a dope night, bro. I look forward to going next year, bro. That's a fact.
So it's gonna be a do-over.
I mean, I got to. I mean, if you know, you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, bro.
I know.
They was out there, man. They was out there. You a single nigga, you want to be down there. That's all I gotta say, man.
H-Town, I've always told you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, H-Town is something different. You know what I'm saying? H-Town is something different for sure. Like, for sure.
He said he want to go for a rewind. But yeah, man, that was something that was super dope.
What was your take on the Trill burger itself? Man,
let's talk about it. I got footage of that too, man. I gotta put that out. I'm gonna put that out on the Spit Your Game TikTok. Man, listen, I did a whole taste test. It was a good ass burger, man. You know, it kind of remind you of like it tastes better than this, but it's in the same field like a Steak and Shake or a Culver's. You know, where it's the thin little patties, smash burger patties, the crispy edges. So yeah, got the grilled onions on that motherfucker. They got what they call the Trill sauce. You know, so it's a good burger, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a good burger. The fries is fire, man. Fries is perfect.
They got the fries right now.
The fries is a little different. It's a little bit different. It kind of reminds me of like what the KFC fries is right now, kind of. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. Straight, I wouldn't mind one right motherfucking now.
Try looking at it.
Straight up, shout out to Bun B for putting out good product. Cause that's what I like. I like supporting black business, and I love supporting black business when the product is actually good. You're not just buying it just because they black, but you buying it because, nigga, this is some of the best shit around. You know what I mean? So shout out to that man for having a good product.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Rodeo. Sure.
But you know what? I wanted to talk about some, you know, a little local, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bring up that image for your boy. Because we definitely got to tackle this. And I don't want to be labeled as a hater when I say what I say. But we recently just had Nelly on Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying? Dope ass interview. If you ain't caught it, it's like 3 hours. These niggas is really talking about some shit. But it had a segment where Nori and DJ EFN was asking Nelly, like, who is the newest guys in your city that's bubbling? You know what I'm saying? And my man
disconnected.
Oh, yo, no doubt. With an answer. That's how you know I'm on point with this. He really couldn't provide him with an answer. You know what I'm saying? Now, Nelly is what I would call an ambassador to the city. When you think about St. Louis, what's one of the first things that come to you? Just real talk. It's probably gonna be
in
what's up?
2025 right now.
I'm just yeah. I mean, if somebody say I'm from St. Louis to you,
If a I mean, you can't hold out Sexy Red. She like.
we know that. We know Sexy Red, but you're gonna think about Nelly too, especially like in
I mean,
like
for
in
sure,
age
you're gonna
range.
think about Nelly. I mean,
All
but
right.
you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's only them two.
So exactly. You know, well, we got others too, man. Ain't gonna let y'all disrespect us like that. Hold on, slow down, nigga, slow down. All right. But let me get back to the point, man. You know, I feel like Nelly's an ambassador, so I feel like
you got you're right. They keep going, but Nelly
right.
is
So I feel like he's an ambassador because he got the experience. You know, Sexy Red just been doing a thing the last 2 or 3 years, right?
yeah, it's Nelly.
We talking about a nigga who's been holding it down, who was the first,
since I was in middle school.
no doubt, right? So that's why I call him an ambassador because he got the experience, right? So I feel like it's important when they're asking you these questions about the city because we don't have a lot of artists that get interviewed. So a lot of niggas don't know what's going on in St. Louis for real, right? Because there's not a lot of artists that's getting interviewed and giving insight. So I feel like, yo, if these niggas ask you something, you need to be able to give us at least one motherfucking artist, man. You know what I'm saying? At least one artist. And, you know, because I think it's important, bro. I can't tell you how many interviews I've watched with guys and people be put, yo, man, you need to listen to this nigga right here. Yeah, this dude right here, he coming up. And nigga, I straight up go to my Spotify and put the name in and be like, oh yeah, this nigga got some dope ass music. So I think it's important, you know, to give a nigga
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say.
Hold on, Trey. It's a whole nother side to that. Hold
on. I need to hear St. Louis because goddamn.
It's a whole nother side to that. Because how he says in the same vein that he needs to know or should be tapped in, he's so far removed from St. Louis and I don't even think he live here anymore.
Be careful.
To the point where, hold on, bro. We already had this conversation offline. I mean, I already know where I'm going with it. I'm still standing on what I'm standing on. He's so far removed from St. Louis culture, besides Sexy Red, that he don't know maybe the underground or what's going on in the city. That's what I said. Because he doesn't. Only person he mentioned in that whole interview was JR, and I think that's because he had did a song with him. You know what I'm saying? Bad. I think he changed his name. Bad. I think it's Bad Blood Jr. or something like that. Something like that. JR or something. But anyway, we got a plethora, a whole man. You got a whole underground scene. You got so many different factions of the city that has beautiful artistry. You know what I'm saying? If you got the backpackers, the stoners, anything. St. Louis got the flavor for any kind of sauce you're looking for. Then you got some of the people that's put St. Louis on their back, like Tefpo, T-Dub-O, you know what I'm saying? People like that. But the fact that, and let me go back to my statement. I just think Nelly's so far removed from the city that he just didn't know any names to throw out there besides the one that he had collaborated with.
And all I'm saying is, I understand that that's a valid point. But when you're an ambassador, you can't drop the ball like that, man. Like I say, it's important for you to highlight those names. I'm not saying give a motherfucker money, anything like that. But just by saying their name, bro, you never know what you might start. You know what I'm saying? People checking them out, song go viral, TikTok, whatever. You don't know. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is he dropped the ball, bro. I can give him grace in that, and I did give him grace. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they was asking about the history of St. Louis. You know, they asked him about the history of St. Louis, cuzzo, and he really couldn't name anybody from the past that came before him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you don't know the people that's making it pop right now, and you was fuzzy on the people that came before you. Yo, you dropped the ball on that, bro. Like I say, people don't know about motherfuckers, in the loop. People don't know that history, dog, because we don't have a huge music history. So
I think it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I was about to say is, bro, I think it goes to antics and before y'all say anything, just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? When Sexy Red came out, she came out with this answer. You know what I'm saying? She came out with this persona. It was a guy, I think he's in jail now, that was from St. Louis. He made like an ultimate diss song. Like
Dirty Deep Grimy.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody, he should have said at least his name.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? At least his name.
At least one nigga.
I mean, it's a few people. You know what I'm saying? You got Moolah G. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying is like, and I like his music, but the only reason why I even got turned on to him is because of a platform, you know what I'm saying? And we're not publicizing anything, but it was, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a platform that came from Dallas, been around, you know what I'm saying? My boy Sean Cotton, shout out to Sean, that's my partner, you know what I'm saying? But his platform been going around for a very, very long time. And I'm gonna be honest with you all, bro, it ain't been too many artists from St. Louis on that platform. So it's like, I hear what y'all saying. Maybe he should have did his homework, but I'm be 100% with this day and age, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's 90% answers and 10% talent. You know what I'm saying? So it's either the loudest person wins now. So you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel where y'all coming from, but again, the loudest person wins.
But he had already mentioned her name further on in the throughout the interview when he was.
I mean, but you ain't got to mention her name.
She's already there.
Yeah, she good. That's what I'm saying. Like Dirty Grimy, like. I mean, listen. I mean, just come out and say you don't fuck with the Lou. Like, yeah, I really don't be fucking with the Lou like that. You know what I'm saying? That way it makes sense. I wouldn't even depend on you to do these things.
Yeah, because he was looking at City Spud for.
I mean, City Spud probably the same thing. City Spud an artist, but you know, like I say, man. I mean, Nelly's name or what he says carries weight because you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Drink Champs is a big platform. Everybody don't get an interview on Drink Champs. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So when you on those big platforms, Breakfast Club, Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game, like that's gonna get millions of views, bro. At least hundreds of thousands of views, man. So you never know that one name you drop, you know.
But I'm just telling you,
it's a cosign, man.
He's not. I don't think he's just tapped in with what's going on right now.
So he's not an ambassador then. That's all I'm saying. You can't consider yourself an ambassador to the Lou if you don't know what's going on in the Lou. That's crazy. That's like a person, ambassador to the U.S. going to another nation, not knowing what the fuck's going on in the United States. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Why are you here?
I think that's happening right now, right?
I think he's there because he made the biggest noise in the book. He has the biggest chapter in the book.
No doubt.
He's the biggest person in the book.
Facts. He's the biggest person not only in St. Louis, but in a lot of cities. It ain't too many artists that went diamond. You know what I'm saying? Just facts. I'm talking about
like when you look, it's like I asked myself, those people that was in that that Country Grammar video, all those people, what's their story? They was in St. Louis. What you know what I'm saying? What happened on that day?
I know some of them people. I know some of them people that was front and center in that video. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the type of shit like you gotta commemorate on, like with y'all, bro. Like Dallas ain't. Let me think about it. I ain't gonna even put my city in it because I don't even want to go there. But the fact is that y'all city, bro, like maybe what was it off of Broadway somewhere? It got to be somewhere on the south side when he did down Country Grammar. Had to be. But that motherfucker was lit. This nigga did is walk from one part of the street to the end of the street.
But that's what made it so epic.
Cars and a lot of people.
Listen, bro, that's what made it so epic because that's the first time I ever seen my city rally behind an artist, dog. You know, it's like, bro, like it's not a lot of times where everybody is champion for a nigga. Everybody, even if you ain't like Nelly, dog, you was still
No,
rooting for this
everybody
nigga.
liked Nelly when he came out. This nigga listen, I'm the only one that seen this shit beforehand. Me, from the, you know what I'm saying, from the South. If you wasn't in St. Louis, nigga, before, goddamn, if you wasn't in St. Louis in 97, 98, 99, going to 2000, and me being a young nigga like I was watching this shit, nigga, I saw motherfuckers wearing Air Force Ones in 98, 99, nigga. I ain't lying. Before this shit even blew up.
Oh no, that was the St. Louis thing. That's what I'm saying.
You know
Nelly
what I'm saying, for real.
he was in tune with the Lou. He was bringing the Lou to the motherfucking TV. It wasn't that he was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he did bring certain trends that he made up himself. I mean, putting the Band-Aid on his eye, that wasn't the St. Louis thing. But like his dress,
the do-rag, I don't care about the do-rag.
Do-rag is the Lou. That's the Lou, baby.
Yeah.
All day. We wore the do-rag with the hat all day, nigga. That was a Lou thing. That was not a Nelly thing. That's a Lou thing. That's a fact, nigga. Especially if you had a crispy white one, a brand new white one.
Do-rag with the hat on top.
Damn right. Do-rag with the hat on top, nigga. That's a Lou thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got your motherfucking hat stitched up on the side with your hood, whatever you repping on the side, stitched up. Damn right. Lou niggas took pride in them brims, baby. We took pride in the motherfucking caps, nigga. Facts,
hey, I had to
New Era's made millions off St. Louis. That's a fact. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, he was bringing St. Louis. He was exposing St. Louis to the world, bro. And that's why it worked for him. It was genuine. The same way Sexy Red is doing it. She's exposing St. Ais, a ratchet side of St. Louis to the world, and it's genuine. That's why we can get behind it. Like, yeah, that's what the motherfucking hoes be on. Straight up. Like, he's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's genuine.
Drop a bomb on that nigga. That's hard. I'm learning shit, nigga. Out here.
Right. He had a movement, man. He had an actual movement. And that's why I know I don't like to put a lot of pressure on somebody, but bro, yeah, you is the. I mean, Sexy Red is still not bigger than Nelly to me. You know what I'm saying?
No.
At this current time, of course, her music's probably streaming more than his, but as far as overall, no, man, this nigga done performed at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Twice. He performed twice at the Super Bowl. Nigga, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So he's not bigger, but at the same time, she will be. She keep doing what she's doing, perhaps.
She keep going.
If she keep going, another 5-6 year run, we can have that conversation. But or she just put out a smash ass album, a diamond album. We really had a conversation. But yeah, I think it's
damn near impossible to go diamond.
I'll be honest with you. I think Get It Sexy is gonna go diamond.
Who?
By Sexy Red.
Well, she got you talking about something new popping out or already out?
No, I'm talking about the song that when she took the bop ba ba da ba da ba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That whole bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Maybe like 20 or 30 years, but not no time soon.
Nah, I'm talking about in the next 5 or 6 years. Honestly.
Nah, nigga, stop.
All right.
That song ain't. They're not even playing that song now. They're playing what I was about to bring up, the Sexy Red and Bruno Mars. That's what they're playing right now.
What I'm learning when it comes to this music shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, like we got America, like us black folks, we got America. But bro, when them other white folks catch on to that shit, it's a whole nother fan base. When them other white folks catch on to that shit, niggas a whole nother fan base.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean,
real.
That's why
like real talk. Them like.
But shit. I don't think it's still not going diamond though.
I mean, you never know these days, bro. You can't really say never, especially like when shit go viral, man. To be honest, bro, shit be out here. They make a TikTok dance in that motherfucker
right now. Ain't something that's went viral that's diamond right now. Nothing. It takes time for a single to go platinum, my nigga. Nowadays, you talking about diamond? Nah. And it'll be damn near impossible for an album to streams.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, because the Diamond album was 10 million units sold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but people getting hundreds of millions of streams.
But I'm saying that doesn't equate to like Diamond status. You know what I'm saying? You get so many streams and billions of streams, but that's not the same. That's not the same.
Man, you never know, man. But I don't know. I don't know if it's I've heard of that single, but you know, I don't know. You never know, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of shit don't surprise me these days. We talking about that. But what I did want to talk about too, man, St. Louis, we just came out of 314 Day.
Oh, for sure. I need to go grab my hoodie. I never wore that motherfucker. It's only 1 of 16. Y'all, yeah, I gotta show him since he came back.
Yeah, no doubt. He gonna grab his hoodie, man. But we just popped off 314 Day, man. And I love how it's gaining popularity every year, man. I've been celebrating 314 Day at least since the late 90s, man.
Yo, Trey.
But it's just really been publicized, and I love how my city's showing out for it. Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely a good time to put on the Rams hat for sure.
Man, commemoration. I hold it down for you one time.
No doubt. No doubt. Oh yeah. That's
All right, look. Check me out.
For the one time.
No
This
doubt.
is this only one of so many made, bro. So you ain't gonna find this nowhere with nobody.
Check out the detail.
314
It's
hoodie.
embroidered. That shit is embroidered, dog. See that?
And I'm just one time for the one time I had to represent. That shit hard.
They got the emos on there.
Yeah, it used to be a club on the other side of what was that club kept on the other side of the Rios?
Yeah, Club Rio, man. Straight up, East Side, man. That motherfucker, man. Those clubs on the East Side is fucking epic, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a different type of partying over there, bro. I love my St. Louis clubs, but
yeah, we went by Rios and we was
East Side is crazy.
We was thugging in a club casino. Way
No
in the
doubt.
back.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, dog. Anytime Juvenile come through and put that in the lyric, nigga.
And that's what he was talking about. The club
Way in the bag. Drunk than the motherfucker, still shoot crowd. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they had to, I remember when they first put up on the side of the building way in the back. Because at first it ain't had that at first.
Yeah.
They straight put it way in the back in motherfucking neon light. And I'm like, yeah, that's epic right there, bro. That's why I say Juvenile is that nigga is synonymous with this area, with St. Louis, with the East Side. He a nigga that's good in St. Louis. I don't see him ever getting ran out of club, because he good in St. Louis. I mean, I know ain't nobody ever good.
Hey, is that club even still standing?
What's that?
Club Casino, is that even still a club?
I don't think so.
Nah.
No, that shit's done. But they need to make a movie surrounding that. Like I'm saying, nigga, like that was an epic spot, bro. Club
They got a movie on Tubi. They got a movie on Tubi about the monastery. I don't know if you
right. Yeah, I seen about 30 minutes of that. Yeah, I seen the documentary.
Yeah, that was about. I want to say it was about sometime last year, 23.
For my own liking, I had to ask both of y'all. So, what's up with Meech? Did he rat on y'all dog?
Man, I ain't gonna say nothing about nothing until I see something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, bro. You had 50 Cent that was like, yeah, tomorrow we gonna drop the paperwork. We gonna do this. They still ain't dropped the paperwork. The lady who supposedly did the third party snitching, she was supposed to come out and say her piece. She ain't did it yet. So at this point, man, and he's promoting. I'm hearing he's promoting the new BMF season.
Yeah.
He already.
So I don't know how much
he was like, it was kind of dirty though. He was the post said like, damn man, why he had to snitch, blah blah blah. I think he's like this the last season, and then that was the clip. But he like shaded out Lil Meech's face in like every little clip though. That was crazy. Not like it's gonna come out like that in the
right.
Yeah, but it was just weird. I was just like, okay.
No, that's crazy.
50, don't lose your shit. You know what I'm saying? Over some bullshit.
Nah, man, because you don't know what's real or not these days, especially with these niggas, man. These some rich motherfuckers, bro. We don't know what the fuck going on, bro. We don't know what happened. We ain't do no time with these people.
I want Meech to know, Big Meech to know, brother, you are not a model. Chill. For real. Hey, every time you see Meech on the Instagram, he always doing this with a smile.
Man, listen, man.
Let that man live.
Been locked up over 20 years. Let this nigga smile and cheese all he want, my nigga. But yeah, he be looking crazy, but at the same time, I ain't never been locked down. And especially be locked down for that amount of time, shit, nigga. He just
you gonna come on and get on the internet and do this?
Nigga, even seeing somebody make a cheeseburger probably having your ass smile like a motherfucker, man.
That nigga there is funny.
That is funny though, man. But you know, I don't know, man. Let the nigga live, you know. And it's crazy because you know, Big Meech was like a myth back in the day, almost like a mythical figure. You know,
and that's how the crazy part.
That's how we saw him, and now it's like we kind of, I don't want to say chinks in your armor, but we just seeing him be a real person. You know what I'm saying? And shit, yo, this is just who he is. You know what I mean? But I mean,
that's a different day and age.
It's
a different day and age from the BMF days, the actual when they was in their height.
Because these young niggas is really like on that type of time. The shit that we thought they was on. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we, but you know what I'm saying? The younger generation really thought that they was on that time. And I'm gonna have to say that, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, my generation, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in your mid-30s, you was able to make it, you was on that type of time as well. But these younger generation, they for shit show on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't even playing with you because they there. Because they think you're there. Because you was there. You know what I'm saying? They might give a 40 and 50-year-old a pass, but they feel like you're in your mid-30s or 30s and everything. You're a young nigga just like them. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to go, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, and then the OGs, you know what I'm saying, that's coming home ain't going for it. They ain't going for that bullshit at all.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on in these streets. For real. Young niggas getting thrones, but old niggas coming home. So shit, I pray that, you know what I'm saying, that we all can just get along.
Shout out to Meech, man. Shout out to Meech. You know, I'm glad, you know, hopefully they can continue to do business. I think they got a good product. I think they do need to kind of tweak these episodes, man. That last season was a little shaky to me. I was like,
But it was all off. But it was all off of Meech back though. At the end of the day, so we gotta, you know what I'm saying. Meech is well deserved and compensated of anything he asking for. $5 million ain't nearly enough. You did that for my son. What you gonna do for me?
I feel you on that. And you know, and shit, you know, it's been a mutual beneficial situation. I'm pretty sure 50 Cent made millions. If that nigga Lil Meech made $5 million as a first-time actor, just think about what the fuck 50 Cent was making. You know what I'm saying? As a fucking, you know, the damn
all of his father's history. Not only his father's history, his family's history. Now, you talking about $5 million, but yet my mother name is involved, my father's name is involved, my sister's name is involved, my brother's name is involved, my name is involved.
I mean, it's all public. It's all public record, though.
But
so what is you saying? People just don't go back and read the cases, and nobody goes back and gets paperwork. But all that shit, what he was in was public record.
I guarantee you, his father's affair was not public records. His mother's affairs. His father's affairs was not public.
Oh no, that's just glorified for the Hollywood side.
No, No, from my understanding, that was a real incident.
That could have been a real situation. That's what I'm saying. It's an inside.
I'm saying nothing happened to a T in this series, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, of course.
They could have really got a divorce. That don't mean it happened the way it happened in this show. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit is glorified, bro.
And for that
exaggerated. That's the word I'm trying to say.
So now you're tampering with my character because you're putting scenarios in order. This is still my name, bro.
We don't.
No. Big signs off on all
who
that.
has the life rights with them, bro. That's what it comes down.
This is entertainment, so they still going to kind of dramatize certain situations that might not have so much drama. You know what I'm saying? I get that. That's just TV, and also you trying to protect like the Lamar character. I don't even know if his name was Lamar for real. You know what I'm saying?
No, his name ain't Lamar.
Right. You know what I mean? So they still using fake names and shit like that. But I mean I'm
already here.
But at the same time, like I said, it's a mutual thing, bro. Like, it's still Big Meech's story, and he still had the right to work with whoever he wanted to work with. So so y'all chose each other for a partnership, and you benefited. He's benefited. So I look at it, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different if 50 Cent came up with a story like, oh yeah, this is I came up with this BMF story, and I'm gonna put your son in it. That's a little bit different, but it's Meech's father's story, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, folks.
It's their story. All right, but god damn, we's over here. I do want to get through these topics, man. And
where you at with it?
Well, at least a few more of these topics, and you know what I'm saying, right here. We got a lot of them. Let's see here.
This nigga over here eating that shit.
I might be able to do this. Yeah, nigga. No eating on a podcast, man. What's this?
Right here.
Let's go ahead and do some verses, man, because I wanted to get some perk verses because we definitely want to chop these up, because these conversations really be doing numbers. So I want to go ahead and start this off real quick, and this kind of got a little Texas connection right here, man. Who has the dopest verse on Still Tipping?
Ooh,
Mike
shit.
Jones, Slim Thug, Paul Wall. Let's do it right now, baby. What's pop?
Damn.
I ain't fucking around. Come on, fool, man. We talking to you first. You a Texas nigga. You got this motherfucker.
No. I really want to hear y'all perspective on that one. I'll go last. Straight up.
Mike Jones. Oh.
I'm
gonna go with Slim Thug.
Why?
Because that's how you start. If it's gonna be like a dope ass song, that's how you start that motherfucker off. You can't start it off on no weak shit. And how the video ended up, he had like one of the best, you know what I'm saying, little spots in the video, getting dome in the Cadillac. Come on, bro, what's wrong with that? So
big balls.
Not only did he have like the highest verse, he had like one of the dopest spots in the video. So that's just me. That's my perspective, my opinion.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I really should have listened to the song first, but what you know what?
I'm going based off it. I can hear it in my head. I'm just going based off that because I could just. Because I know Paul Wall probably had one of the best verses on there though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, I'm gonna get to it. To me, I was going to go with Paul Wall, and the reason why is because it's either going to be Paul Wall or Mike Jones to me. But
because that most memorable.
I'm gonna go with Paul Wall, man. When that nigga say
that the internet going nuts.
No, that nigga say I'm crawling similar to an ant because I'm low to the earth. People feelings get hurt when they figure out what I'm worth. I'm like, damn, who is this white boy? I'm sorry. I'm like, who is this white boy killing the dog? So yeah, I got to give it up to Paul Wall because he surprised me on that track.
Well, my reasons for picking Paul Wall is different from that. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to hear Paul Wall when he was with Click with Chameleon there called
Color Changing Click.
No doubt, facts.
Well, we already know about that.
Yeah, we know about that fact.
Gotcha. So boom. And to me, Paul Wall was always in the shadow of Chameleon there. You know what I'm saying? For a few songs, they would go back and forth, but for the majority of the time,
Chameleon was a nigga though.
Chameleon was that.
Yeah, he was a nigga at that time. Facts. Yeah.
So to hear him go that hard on Still Tipping, you know what I'm saying? What it do was Power Wild on the People's Champ. I chain like a limb because now I'm back with the count. I'm probably similar to an ant because the local of earth. People feelings get hurt. But when they figured out what I'm worth, I got 84s poking
out.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Hoes one. We just like because I've been my cane wood grain. I went this lane switch lane, but it's still the name switch lane. You know what I'm saying?
He was chopping that beat up from all angles, dog. She was chopping that beat up, man. Yeah.
You know.
But you're right though, because
yes, but T Ferris got my back, so now I'm holding my nuts. Is Paul Wow, baby. What you know? You know what I'm saying?
And then he put the hood out there. Now he done made 5'9" South Lee infamous now.
You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody know about 5'9" South Lee, baby.
Man, everybody knew about T Ferris after that song too, and
straight up T Ferris too. Yeah.
Like like to me. He elevated from like I don't have to be behind Chameleon or no more. I can hold my own, and
he had his own identity.
You know what I'm saying? And then he came out with that mixtape, The People's Champ, right after that. You know that right during that whole blow up. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, during that whole time, Slim Thug did the smart thing. He came out with the Boys in Blue. You know what I'm saying? And back door it. You know what I'm saying? I already platinum like it was a smart move. But you know what I'm saying? To answer the question, yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Paul Whiskey.
No doubt, man. Yeah, that was that's a fun one right there. I'm like, yeah, I got to bring that to the fold, man. This is a classic track, man. Still to this day, bro. It gives you that same energy like when you first heard it for the first time. Still to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them beats where you just are like, oh yeah.
It's so different.
Soon as it's
so different. It sounds like a beat that should be on Castlevania or something, like straight up, like Zelda or something, nigga. That was different, bro.
And we sleep, but we ain't gave out flowers. I give it to him. Mike Jones, you came on that hole like you was supposed to come in that hole.
Yeah, Mike Jones. That's what I say. It's either between him and Mike Jones to me, dog.
Well, Mike Jones. See, Mike Jones was doing that on every song, though. You know what I'm saying? Like every song.
Mike Jones was a beast.
Yeah, he was beast in that. Yeah, I fucked with him, man. Straight up.
The whole song.
For shit show.
Let me hit y'all with another one, man. Since we cooking on this versus tip, bro. What group gotta go, man? Right? I got a choice of 4 groups, man. I got Bone.
Oh man.
I got 3 6. I got Do or Die, and I got Crucial Conflict. One group must go, and all of their works and all of their contributions to hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is going to take that fall to you, brothers? Which one is sacrificing themselves for the greatness of debates?
Me? Bone, 3 6, Do or Die, or Crucial Conflict.
That's a fact.
Am I correct?
That's correct.
Bye Bye, Do or Die.
Woo! Damn! Damn!
Because y'all want to play with it and act like y'all ain't want to say nothing. They got one fly-ass album, just like Crucial Conflict, but it resonated with me. Crucial Conflict resonated with me more than Do or Die. So that was just me. There's no way I'm getting rid of Bone 3-6, so that wasn't even a question.
Yeah, at all.
That wasn't even a question. It was between Crucial Conflict.
That was like you had A, B, C, and D, and those you gave us C and D because you didn't give us A and B was already eliminated, like not even a.
Okay, so who are you going with, Cuzzo? You know, he chose. He's saying we got to get Do or Die to fuck out of here.
They had equal success. What you know what I'm saying? They just like shit. They did, and just so happened, Crucial Conflict is from Chicago as well, correct?
Yes, sir. They're from the west side of Chicago.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So the question is, what had a longer contribution to hip hop within those two guys that are from the same city?
It's all on what you. It's all on what you're trying to make. Come on, man. It's not that hard, bro.
And it is that hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to say bye Crucial Conflict.
That's cool. So everybody's entitled to their opinion.
You know what I'm saying? For the whole, the standout with the Twister situation. You know what I'm saying? And how Twister, you know what I'm saying, was already elevating, but took that feature. And you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers thought that Twister, that was his group. You see what I'm saying?
Talk some sense to this man.
You know what I'm saying? So
this man said get rid of Do or Die.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell no, I can't get rid of Do or Die.
I can't get rid of Do or Die because of
you get rid of Twister as well.
You know what I'm saying? They get rid of Johnny P. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's nah.
But
hey man,
but you know what? Even more so than the Twister introduction, I can't get rid of Do or Die because I'm just simply going by albums. And even though both camps don't have a lot of good albums, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
But when I think about the first two Do or Die albums, which is Picture This with Poe Pimp on there, then you got Heads or Tails. I think both of those are classics. Now, when I go to Crucial Conflict, you got The Final Tick, then you got Good Side, Bad Side.
Yeah.
I think Good Side, Bad Side is a dope follow-up, but it's not a classic. So I think Do or Die has more classic albums than Crucial Conflict. And I think when it comes down to, I think Do or Die had a more of a sturdier click. Because like when it comes to Crucial Conflict, like everybody can rap, but it's really, they're standouts. Wild Style and Never was the standouts to me. Versus in Do or Die, everybody was a standout. To me, Below Zero, I can't remember my niggas' names right now, but Below Zero, AK-47, all them niggas was on the same level rapping to me. So I give it up to Do or Die. Just strictly on, I think they're a better group.
Is Below Zero the CALL?
No, that's AK-47.
Oh wait, he was the one that stood out in the whole group. I ain't gonna lie.
That was my nigga, right? Yeah, he was my favorite. Hey, I was mad when he been locked up. He was locked up for a minute, man. I hated that, but he's back out now. But yeah, man, AK-47 was my nigga. I think that's his name too.
What is that?
Should be.
But why? I can't think of the other nigga name though, man. And then you had Psychodrama that was fucking with their shit too. Damn, I can't even think. Yeah, man. But yeah, Do or Die, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Crucial Conflict is super crazy. And they got a new song out right now that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crucial Conflict back out. They back outside. And they got a song you know what? They really getting back in tune with that country persona they got, which is a great time because country music popping off right now. So they already had that stigma of I'm a country hillbilly type nigga. Hey, you can get on some tours now, bro. Be up there with Nelly, nigga, doing them country festivals, nigga. Stop playing with them boys. Straight up.
But yeah, there's playability for me, man. What I still listen to now.
No doubt, man. I ain't mad at that. You can't go wrong for real. I know that's kind of a tough one, man, for real. I got one more for y'all, and I think KG got some, but One more for y'all. One artist must go. All right, we got 50 Cent. We got Jadakiss. We got Cameron. We got Fabulous. 50 Cent, Cameron, Fabulous, Jadakiss. One must go. Versus. What we got? Who getting the fuck up out of here? Respectfully.
See, what hurts me is, and I'm not going to answer the question. I'm going to let KG answer it. You didn't just talk about rap gods. You talked about fashion gods. And that's what's killing me.
It's whatever you want to rationalize it in your mind.
All their contributions is gone, though. So, yeah, them niggas was trending fashion-wise, and, yeah, that shit gone.
That shit is
out the door, nigga.
That was important to hip-hop.
Hey. Yeah, eat your little raviolis on that, man. What we got? What we got?
Get you soup, get you some tea. Nah, I'm gonna say
lobster.
Yeah, okay. I ain't mad at you.
50 Cam. No. So between Jada and Fab.
What?
50 got 7 months. I got 0.
It's between Jada and Fab, man. Who you gonna let go, bro?
I won't deny it.
Yeah, it probably will be Fab. Because I still watch Power. You watch BMF. That's 50 written all over it. I still listen to Jadakiss, the Locks, the whole get up. And I watch Cameron on And It Is What It Is. So I mean, come on, bro. But it was a hard ass decision because, like you said, Fab brought in the fucking throwback jerseys, bro. Or he made them, made them popular.
You say Cam did that?
Fab.
Bluetooth connected.
But yeah, I said Fab, bro. Yeah, bye, Fab. Because everybody else, I'm still like in tune with right now.
Okay, all right, moving on, man. What you got, bro? Who you getting rid of?
I got 2 CDs.
There is no getting rid of ever.
It's
he's a part of childhood. He's a part of adolescence. He's a part of, you know what I'm saying? He's there. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 was a wave for me. You know, I played. Nigga, I remember getting home from school playing G-Unit video game. You know what I'm saying? On Xbox. So you know what I'm saying. So it is a little different to my core. It's hard because like that Dipset shit put me on a whole bunch of drip shit before it was called drip. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, nigga, I wore a pink to prom. Nigga, I ain't a bullshit. You know what I'm saying? On some Dipset shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was on they jersey shit too, but not like Fabulous, bro. Fabulous make you like goddamn like listen.
This nigga had to have a closet of the motherfuckers the way he was wearing them.
But I'm saying, bro, his clothes made you want to listen to his music because he was just so fucking fly, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you, like, no cap, like, bro, like, niggas was doing all they different shoelaces and shit because of Fab, like, nigga, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. So,
you know there was a paper towel on his head, right? He made a paper towel famous, nigga.
Exactly, like, it's like, so who are the people again?
Cam, 50, Fab, and Jada. Am I right?
Yep.
All
right. Y'all gonna
man, just answer the question, nigga.
I don't know, bro. My truth, That nigga don't want to hear the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. All right, KG. So the answer to the question, I would say, I'm gonna say Jada. Because and the reason behind that, the contributions, the lots is hard. You know what I'm saying? The contributions, you know what I'm saying, that with him and Biggie, with you know what I'm saying, Jada, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, there's all this, you know what I'm saying, this profound. But we talking about like, nigga, you grew up in that era, nigga, you know what I'm saying, where you had it was just more than just music, nigga. During the early 2000s, nigga, style was a part of music. It wasn't just the music, it was the whole aura. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget about that. Like, let's not forget that we so in tune with the lyrics and concept now that nigga, you wasn't trying to be fly like the niggas in Word Up magazine and shit like that. Like, niggas didn't have the brains that I got, you know what I'm saying? Like the throwback type shit. Like, come on, my nigga, like that shit came with it. That was a part of like when you went over to Chick House, my nigga, you probably seen niggas, you know what I'm saying, posterized on their wall, Mario, this guy, that guy, with all type of fashion and shit. And they bought the albums because these niggas looked a certain way and they was intertwined with it music because of a certain way. Come on, my nigga, like niggas was wearing belt buckles and shit because the hoes like it. Niggas was playing music because the bitches like it. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I didn't really understand Jada until I became grown and I started understanding bars. Before as my come up, I'm not taking nobody else away but Jada. I'm be all the way one thigh.
I ain't mad at that. First of all, you're definitely crazy. Take it, Jada. But I feel you.
Do you understand why though?
So I heard why. So let me just fast forward it to current times and not prime days.
Yeah, so, he was on their prime time shit.
Jadakiss, first of all, Jadakiss beat two niggas that's on this list in the verses already. He beat Fabulous. He KO'd Fabulous already. And then he KO'd the whole Dipset by himself.
Bars.
So it don't matter. Well, Jadakiss is definitely not going off these motherfucking lists because he's a better rapper than most of these niggas on the list. 50 Cent, he gave us something that's unparalleled. He gave us Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a movement, like you say. It is tough, though. It is tough. Because now it comes down between Cam'ron and Fab. And just for a sense, the fashion, I wasn't wearing pink, so I wasn't tripping off that. I was more so in tune with the music. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm keeping it real. Like,
hey, you know what? I forgot.
No, just keeping it real. No, because we saw that shit sweep through St. Louis too. So I saw Wyden there. I'm like, oh yeah, that's some fly shit. Like, okay, but that just wasn't my thing. So it really wasn't Cam'ron's fashion. Now, what Jim Jones was rocking was kind of dope to me. That rock and roll aspect was a little different. Like, I kind of fuck with that. Like, oh yeah, wallet chains. Oh yeah, that's dope. I like that. You know what I mean? His fashion was a little bit more interesting to me than Cam's, but it ain't got nothing to do with fashion right now. It's just about bars, man. And I gotta say, Fab is a doper rapper than Cam'ron. I'm just gonna put that out there. So if I gotta take a nigga out, I gotta take a nigga out that said that I gotta take out the nigga that took out Mitch, man. I gotta take I gotta take out Rico, man. I gotta give him a body, man.
You really think Fab is a better rapper than Cam?
Yes. On all levels. On all, it's not even the good. It's if you listen to them freestyles, Fab, listen to that Tulum freestyle. Just listen to them just put Fab name in it.
I just 2024. Like, I didn't know if you were just making that shit up or not.
No. I mean, Fab has always been a fucking rapper that made me scratch my head like, damn, how the fuck did he come up with this shit? Like, Fab has always been one of them ones from his first album.
Yes.
Even on them Clue tapes before he even dropped the album. I'm like, who is this little nigga here just killing it? Yeah, so yeah, Fab, yeah, he's a better rapper than Cam. I'm not even gonna front. Because Fab is sort of like a J. Cole, man. them niggas is about the craft of rapping still. You know what I'm saying? Like when Cameron has switched his style up about 3-4 times. You know, the Cameron that came out on Confessions of Fire ain't the Cameron we hear today. That nigga sounded like he was from Onyx. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, that ain't no law.
But I'm just saying. And then but he, the Cameron that got famous wasn't the Cameron that was about bars to me. I was fucking with Cameron. Like I say, Confessions of Fire, SDE. That was more so a bars Cameron. When he came out with Come Home With Me, he kind of found his lane, and he kind of did like Jay-Z did. You know, I dumbed down my bars so I can double my dollars type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was giving you a witty Cameron, a funny Cameron. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. Put my 2 arms up, touchdown, nigga. That's not like intricate bars, but that's some witty shit. That's some shit we got. You know what I mean? So I mean, but what I'm trying to get to is Fabulous. He's always been about bars the whole time. He never shifted. He's always been. I'm trying to put together the dopest shit. He still crafts his lyrics, man. So I got to give it to Fabulous, man. I know it's a long way to answer y'all, but I'm taking out Cameron. But shout out to It Is What It Is, because I'm glad that this is just bullshit, and I can still turn on YouTube. My nigga on It Is. I fuck with that. Yeah, listen, him and Mace got the best sports show hands down right now. I give it to a Gills Arena after that, but yeah, that's a fact. We got the best shit right now, man. No doubt.
Yeah, man, I got a couple of those too, man. I think I got them pulled up already.
Yeah, hit us with some verses, man. I know we kind of nearing that 3-hour mark, man. I'm probably gonna have to do a stop, but
which one y'all taking out of that, man? One gotta go, bro.
One gotta go. So it looks like we got Styles P, we got Jewels, we got Lloyd Banks, and we got Myth Bleak. I didn't mean to laugh, man. One nigga gotta go, huh?
Yep.
Man, under recent rumors and news, you know, about Myth Bleak not writing his shit in the later stages of his career, I gotta take Myth Bleak out, bro. I can't have that, bro.
Yeah, we did just talk about that not too long ago.
Yeah, we talked about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? On some of the best known songs that I know him for, he supposedly got wrote by Jay. So, but even without that, to be honest, even if he wrote every single bar he ever penned, if he wrote all or he ever said, I don't think I could put him over them other guys, man. Lloyd Banks was a beast, man. You know, Lloyd Banks was a beast, similar to a Fab style. You know, a lot of punchlines, real heavy on the punchlines. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jewels, that's another nigga who kind of reinvented something, kind of did something, man. He did something different, bro. And then who else was on there, man? Fucking Styles P, man. I mean, that's Locks, man. That's Styles P. Man. I get high. Come on, man. We definitely not fucking with that. So, that's me, man. I'm taking out Myth Bleak, bro.
I have to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like the best of the number twos.
That's another one. One gotta go.
Damn. Eminem by.
It's the Dr. Dre edition.
Yeah, that's definitely now this is a little bit easier for me, guys. I ain't gonna lie. This is a lot easier for me, actually. Because first of all, I'm gonna have to say Eminem. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw Eminem. I gotta take that shit out because that's not even the hardest Eminem. If they would have had the Marshall Mathers LP or something with, you know, I am the way I say I am and all that shit, then, you know, we might have had a little, yeah, Eminem, man, I'm sorry, bro.
Dennis would love to see this shit.
You gotta get up out of there, Eminem.
Yeah, that's easy, Eminem.
Easy.
That's easy, man. And props out to Eminem. I fuck with you, bro. But those other albums, yeah.
Let me see if I got that.
Those other albums is just different, bro.
I'm gonna bring up this last one. I think I got a picture for the last one too. See if it's already pulled up. Motherfuckers. I should have never gave you niggas money.
I knew.
What am I gonna do about my legs, Eddie? What about my legs?
What time is it? Oh, it's 9:30.
All right, this is the last one. See if it'll come up. Motherfucker, come on, B. Come on, son. My bad. This nigga scraping the bowl. That shit must have been good, huh?
You gotta
All right, here you go. Here you go. Shit pop up. One gotta go. This record edition.
Whoo. Okay, man. I'm gonna kick this off because
Go ahead.
I might have the most bullshit answer that y'all niggas might not like, but
Okay.
I'm going to have to hit him up off that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker's got to go. First of all, this is the only diss song on this list that got a crew behind them. Everybody else stood on their own too.
Okay.
Nobody else on the records, just them.
That's a good observation.
Okay.
Second of all, that fucking diss record did the most damage to me ever in hip hop. So I'm still pissed off about Pac and Big being dead. To this day, I'm mad. So I got to hit him up on that fucked up hip hop. Hip hop ain't been good. Hip hop ain't been right since. Hip hop ain't been right since, bro. So I'm taking out hit him up for those reasons, man.
Because it's my cousin and I know where he coming from personally. That's what makes it so funny.
It's a biggie.
Bro,
That's crazy though.
I don't even want to talk about the stories, the conversation, bro. This nigga here was, yeah, he hated this song. He hated this song personally.
That's yeah.
Ah, yeah, like that nigga was talking about him around that motherfucker. That did it out. Damn. Appreciate that one, Kim, folks. That was
No doubt, man. I had to keep it real, bro. I gotta get Pac the fuck up out of here, man. But what y'all say though, man? You know what I'm saying? I know I was coming left field with it, but I feel where I feel. You know?
Oh.
Damn, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because looking at this list, I mean, I still can listen to every last one of them right now, but
I can't.
that's cool. That's you, but I can't.
There's probably about two of them I can listen to.
I'm not saying you gotta listen to all the way through and all that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I can definitely listen to those, skim through them if they was on. But but I'm looking at it as far as did they land though? All these motherfuckers landed too for the intended targets. That's another way of looking at it too. So I'm gonna have to say, with all that being said, not like that. It was dope. They had to run, but the other ones are just more classic to me. So yeah, not like us had to go. What, you feel the same way because you're a Drake lover? Oh yeah,
That didn't come
certified lover boy. 25 level.
Come out right. We're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you love Drake, man. It's all good.
Again, didn't come off right. I'm not to be tricked. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think you're a David and think you're coming after Goliath. You're not David. So, yeah, Kendrick, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? You hit him with a pebble, not a stone. Tupac ended marriages. He started wars. This did some other things. No Vaseline made the rest of NWA dismantle the rest of the group.
Ether.
Ether was of that time was a diss that nigga we ain't never heard no diss until Ether. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
38 taking Tybo ho.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was that
that
song came out at the break of the internet. You know what I'm saying? When internet was like, this is CompuServe internet. You know what I'm saying? This is Napster internet. This is Morpheus internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so it was a different time at hand, and that motherfucker was just like, nigga, you ain't never heard a diss song getting played on the radio. They was playing this song on the radio. Like, everybody has to hear this. This is the only way it could be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have the technology that we have now. You know what I'm saying? So radios was playing this shit. Everybody was playing this shit. It was big. It was Jay-Z. And Jay-Z didn't have a strong enough comeback. You know what I'm saying? Besides the money. The money was his best comeback. You know what I'm saying? He spoke with his cheddar. Their president of Def Jam at the time, that woo. But to go on to the list, yeah. I said what I said.
That was good. That was a nice one.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Shouts out to Jay-Z. Because he really won that. But yeah, anyway, we gotta get into that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get into that. But yeah, Ether was but you know what? One thing I just learned about Ether though, real quick, is that the dude who made the beat, Ron Browse, he actually let Jay-Z hear the beat first.
Yeah, I saw that drink cap.
And then Jay-Z didn't want the beat, so that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be the ones that you miss that come back and bite you in the ass. And I really think, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. And this is really one of the reasons why I think Jay-Z won, because to me, Ether was based on that beat. Nas was eating, he was funny, Tybo Ho, camel looking nigga, funny shit. But to me, it was
shit that was nobody saying though.
It was the beat though. It was the beat that did it, dog. The beat was so fucking. It had the fuck Jay-Z in the beginning with the Pac shit. That's really what it was. If Ether was on a different beat, bro, I don't think it has the same effect, bro. To be honest, if he put Ether on a different beat, bro,
it was real New York. It was real New York.
It was New York, but it was down south too, though. It was like because it was that motherfucker was beating. That shit was
because of the bass line.
The bass line. It was different. It wasn't just a classic New York track. It had a little bit of that bass in there too, and that's what's so different because we never hear Nas on bass tracks. You don't hear Nas on bass tracks. Bro.
Yeah, he's on like a lot of
vinyl. He's boom bap. You know what I'm saying? He's boom bap with it. But to hear that, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The beat really would amplified that. In my humble opinion, I don't want to take nothing away.
He kind of gave you that same he kind of gave you that flow. He did that same flow on Hot Boys with Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That aggressiveness.
That was a different at that time. That was an unexpected collab. You know what I'm saying? Having fucking Nas on that type of song, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really expect that at that time, bro.
Nah, Nas, Q-Tip, and who else was on there?
No, Q-Tip on there?
Nah,
Yeah.
that on Hot Boys.
Yes, he was.
He might have been on a remix, but the original. No,
That's what I was talking about. The remix, but nah, he
who's
wasn't
on the remix? I mean, who's on the original? Is it just Nas on the original?
I thought they were just all on the remix,
Queen's
man.
about to tear it up. Braveheart, Scared of Us.
Yeah, that's the
I was
remix.
Nas on the remix. That might have been the remix with Nas on there.
It was a remix with Q-Tip, Nas, and somebody else.
Let me see. I'm about to find this shit right now because it was
The
on
the original song is actually with the Hot Boys, with Juvenile and BG.
No, it ain't. Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I thought let's see.
The remix is Nas, Lil Mo, Q-Tip, and Eve, nigga. Like I just said, I didn't say that.
Right, that's the remix. But what's on the original?
Q-Tip was on there though. That's
what I'm saying. I think Nas was on the remix, but I'm trying to just figure out who was on the
actual original version. It was just Lil Mo.
On the second, hold on. Matter of fact, what's the second?
Now look up
The
Missy
Real
Elliott.
World. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
What's
The
that
Real
song?
World.
What's that song with Missy Elliott, Juvenile, and BG? That ain't the real.
That's You Can't Resist. The song you talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew Q-Tip was on that motherfucker because he was in the video.
Oh, I guess Hot Boys didn't have nobody. I guess Hot Boys the original didn't have nobody on there.
It was just Lil Mo. Wasn't Lil Mo singing the hook?
Right.
I must say that was Missy singing the hook.
That's Lil Mo in there too.
Yeah, just Lil Mo and Missy. Yeah, it wasn't nobody else. But yeah. But Nas did body the remix though. He did his thing on the remix, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to check that album out, man. I forgot about The Real World, but she got a track on there with Eminem that's so fire. She got a track on there with Redman that's so fucking fire, bro. That second album was nice, man.
That was the second one.
Shout out to Missy.
That was the second album.
Yeah, that's the Real World. Yeah, that came out in '99. She dropped Superfly in '98.
Okay.
Came right back out in '99 with Get Your Freak On and all that. Or was that Get Your Freak On there? I don't think Get Your Freak On was on there. I don't think Get Your Freak On was on there. No, Get Your Freak On. That's on So Addictive. Get Your Freak On. But she had what the fuck on her, man? She had some shit. Hot Boys is on here. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. She's a bitch. That was on.
I forgot about that song.
Sticking Chickens. Well, she had Aaliyah. That was the shit right there. I forgot about that. Ain't too many people had Aaliyah motherfucking features on her, man. So it's always good to hear them good old Aaliyah features, man.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man. Man, what we gonna bring this to, man? Trying to think of what the fuck
I was trying to find my RZA shit. That was the last thing I had.
I mean, we talked about the RZA. We talked about the RZA shit already, right?
Yeah, they finally got to it, but I was gonna show you this video of him spitting some shit on the late night show. I forgot the name of the dude show.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Before we get into that, though, I do want to do this before we get ready to wrap this thing up. Album of the day. I just want to go through real quick. Album of the day. I want to go with Bone, man. I'm still going my original pick. I want to go through Bone. The Art of War.
Art of War. Oh yeah, because we had a lot of traction on that post for that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. People thought I was kind of crazy when I said the Art of War wasn't a good CD. I said that it was the worst. it was the most anticipated CD to be a failure to me at that time. And I had to go back. I'm like, after looking at the post, I'm like, did I judge it too hard? Let me go back because I ain't listened to this album in years. I had no desire to. But I've been listening to it for about a week now, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was, listening to this one. I'm like, okay, the first couple songs really is kind of whack. But I'm like, hold on, this first CD pretty good. It had about 8 bangers in a row. So I'm like, damn, am I just hating on this motherfucking CD? You know what I'm saying? Am I just hating? But nah, nigga, I put that track 2 in.
He said, nah, nigga.
Nah, nigga. I put the disc 2 in, and if it wasn't for the Love track on that disc 2, man, that album, yeah, listen here, bro. So the CD is not as bad as I reported it. It is a good album, but the fact that they made it 2 CDs and the second disc is just totally trash, except for like 2 songs. They could have just kept it as 1 CD, bro. They didn't have to do a double CD. I think they would have kept the songs on the first disc, added that Thug Love track. They would have had a nice little album. You know what I'm saying? So, so I upgraded it from trash to it's an okay album.
Looking at
Okay, but I've been fucking with it, so that's my album of the day, man. Check it out, man. I mean, Art of War, it got some shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my album of the day is I'm gonna shed some light on somebody in Starlito's camp called The Landlord. That Fake Love 4. That shit fire, man, from front to back. He an artist from Vegas, and he just different, like a introspective kind of, you know what I'm saying, like a thinker, make you think, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily bars, but with just real life situations and shit. So you know how like a Gibbs, but not like super lyrical, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that's my album of the day. Fake Love 4, man. Check that out.
Shout out to man. Check that on out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to The Landlord. How to say, man, maybe we can just do another segment another day on the battle rap, man, because I don't want to go over too much time on that. But we still ain't did the battle rap. Maybe we can come back this week and just do a quick segment.
I know y'all ain't asked me, but Mo 3, Shotters Reloaded.
That's your album of the day. I ain't mad at that, man. That's a classic album, man. Everybody, you know, that got a lot of hits on it, man. A lot of hits. That's one of the ones I'm familiar with.
I just want to ask you a quick question though. When did Mo 3 really start popping with the rap shit?
Maybe like I'm seeing them niggas. That nigga Yellow Bees and them, they all graduated from in 2017. So like I want to say like 2017, 2018 when that Hold Your Tongue came out.
You
know what I'm saying?
So that was just recent.
You know what I'm saying? When he came to, cause that was always a dude named Big Chief. That's his famous verse. You know what I'm saying, on this song with Pookie and Lucci. You know what I'm saying? When they thought Big Chief was a female, but that was a boy, you know what I'm saying? That was a male the whole time. So, you know what I'm saying? When he remade it, Hold Your Tongue, because you might say something I might not like, it just resonated with, you know what I'm saying, with Dallas across the board. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Big Chief came on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a part of his verse, and Mo 3 made that a hook. He took that verse and made it a hook. So, you know what I'm saying? Like 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, about 2017, 2018. For sure.
Yeah, I just didn't know how long he had been rapping.
It wasn't long, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying, when he just automatically had it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell he was, you know what I'm saying, the street nigga went to church and church, this, that, and other. But yeah, he didn't rap long. But when he got on it, I guess when he finally decided to rap and take that shit seriously, he already had the package together on how he wanted to approach this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because no one just comes off just, you know what I'm saying, twisting their words out fast like that without practice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
you know. So
Yeah. That's dope, man. I didn't know that, man. R.I.P. to him, man. R.I.P. Mo 3.
Yeah, nigga came in the game and had some gangster shit.
That
That was his first song too. Hold Your Tongue, you know what I'm saying? That was his breakout. You know what I'm saying? That all the way down behind that. That's when he let you know he could sing. You know what I'm saying? On that all the way down and shit. After that.
That was it, man.
Oh wait. But Shouters Reloaded. Yeah, you know
Okay. You know what I'm saying? 3 dope albums of the day, man. If you ain't catch that. Shouters Reloaded, Mo 3. My man got the Landlord. What's the name of the album?
Fake Love 4.
Fake Love 4. I'm taking it back old school. I got Bone Art of War. This one, not this two, but you gotta listen to this two because this two got you know what I'm saying? That's how they trick you, dog. The only reason you put in this two
is because of Thug Love.
Fucking Thug Love, because most of the other that shit was, I don't know what's wrong. Anyway. But yeah, man.
I appreciate y'all having me, bro. Real talk.
No doubt, man. We about to go ahead and close this out, man. Listen, man, this is the beginning of season 3 for us, you know what I'm saying? So we're about to be putting out a lot of content. You're about to see what's going on. Appreciate everybody joining in. What's up?
This episode 1, I appreciate y'all having me on episode 1.
No doubt. Episode 1 of many. And we're about to just keep moving, keep grinding, man. So for the people who haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. Spit Your Game 314 on YouTube. Make sure you share it, like, subscribe, click the little bell for the notifications. That way you get notifications every time we drop something new. You'll be one of the first people to get it. So want to make sure everybody's in tune. Keep us in that algorithm, y'all. We want to be in that algorithm. Subscribe. It's your boy Vinny Vito. TikTok. I went live today on TikTok for the first time. Shout out to the TikTok. Check us out on TikTok too. Spit Your Game 314 on TikTok. Also Vinny Vito at TikTok. Hey, tap in, man.
We outside. Chef KG.
Appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all be cool.
Love.
For sure. Yeah, man. Straight like that.
Man. No doubt.
What?